There's some bad juju on this show. That's your official content warning from Tabletop 20. Hi guys, and welcome to this episode of Tabletop 20. Hope you enjoy.
Oh, 2 nines.
Boy.
Okay.
Alrighty, so bonus session, episode 13.5. Because we will.
It's the official final. 13.5.
Yeah, 13.5. We all hung out today and decided we'll smash out some D&D afterwards. And probably keep it pretty short because it's pretty late already. But fuck it, let's have some fun.
But fuck it.
Alrighty. So quick check, make sure everything looks alrighty there. It does. Cool.
Oi, got him.
Zoe, there's still time to roast some.
Cool. So, what did we do last episode, guys?
We did a lot, actually.
There was a fair bit going on. You guys started off your episode in Silverwood, arriving there. It wasn't long before.
Oh my god, you just...
Please stop fucking with the microphone.
Yeti.
It wasn't long before you guys.
Give it a
Or James left you guys to your own for a little bit, so you could go organise passage.
Just open up. Just open it.
Yeah, just
Rip the band-aid.
open up the chip packets right underneath the right.
Yeah, there we go. That's what the audience wants to hear.
Yeah.
Yeah, we decided to
I gotta make a chip bowl. I know we're doing
you're gonna make a chip bowl?
I gotta make a chip bowl. Hold on.
Sorry.
Pressure's on. My arms are really
Can
sore.
she chip bowl?
I can't.
She can.
Oh, I fucking love this level.
Fucking love this photo.
Carry on.
James disappeared to go find organised passage for you guys the next day to the Diamond Coast, and you guys went off to the inn.
The dripping duck.
The Dripping Duck,
right.
Yes, the local.
Is this in Silverwood?
Yeah, in Silverwood. And you guys met up with Frederick and crew, where he told you a bit about his background and why he was nervous about coming back to Silverwood.
Yeah, we heard about his spouse.
His,
We forgot about him.
Like, wow, damn, that sucks for you.
Well, I've got a boat to catch.
That's it. After your drinks and your food, everyone went to bed except for Ash and Ren. You guys went on a little adventure.
Oh, shit, that's right, yeah.
Yeah. Bury your best mate, Bron. You guys ventured out back to where you had that run-in with the trees, who were seemingly sentient. And after striking a deal by giving them one of your drake eggs to use as fertilizer for their saplings, he allowed you to put Bron inside his trunk with the never-ending ice to keep him frosty.
For up to a decade.
Yeah, the tree said, I'd give you a decade to return for him.
Pretty stinky
Otherwise,
for a treat.
No, it to the tree. It's like,
Yeah, to the
this
tree.
egg buys you 5 of my tree minutes.
yeah, exactly. You guys have 5 minutes before I eat him up.
That's
That's
it. He's
essentially
gone in
what he
5
said, and you
minutes.
guys are like, yeah, sweet.
Cool. I don't think I'm going to live that long.
So yeah, you left him with the tree, and you made it back to Silverwood. Went to bed. You woke up the next morning, and I'm pretty sure it was you guys went.
We didn't wake up.
Yeah, no, we decided to leave
Yeah,
early.
no, you went and did some shopping.
That's right.
So the rest of the crew, so Ash and Ren slept in for a little bit because they're out late. The rest of the crew went and did some shopping. Soon Ash and Ren woke up and did the same. And then you got on a ship and went over to the Diamond Coast where you made port there. It was like sort of mid-afternoonish, and instead of putting up for the night, you started to press on towards is it Veritas?
Veritas.
It's your Batman. You can do whatever you
I'm
want.
gonna have to change that because it's Veritas.
Veritas.
Formally,
Veritas,
Yeah.
Veritas Mimbre, and you guys camped out for the night and then arrived in Veritas Mimbre within the walls by like mid-morning the next day. Once there, you guys were escorted straight to see what you thought was going to be the king, but ended up being the king's advisor.
Some fucking dickhead lackey dude who...
Some nerd.
Yeah, he wasn't really overly impressed with your group.
He was a bit of a
Because
wanker as well.
Before he met you guys, all he knew was
I don't think
this
anyone gave a
guy's
shit.
nearly
He was
caused
like,
it
oh,
all.
fuck this guy.
He wasn't nice to us.
Yeah.
But after conversing with him and eventually giving him some information about what happened on that fateful day, was that a nat 19 and a 1?
Yes.
You ended up... He ended up letting you guys head back out into the city from the castle walls, and basically just told you guys to stick around for a little bit. As
He sorted out lodgings.
Yeah, he sorted out your lodgings, gave you a place to stay for a couple of days, just while he had to deal with this new information and figure out where to go from there. And then you guys went out, and he did tell you about some fiends that were terrorizing the city. So he said, if you want to, help us out, look into that for us. You'll definitely put you in our good books.
Thomas did not get to get
So,
the
with that in mind, you guys also went and had a look at the notice board within the city, and saw a couple of quests.
Alright, so the main quest to do was after was those demons, rumors of demons, whatever in the streets, wasn't
The
it?
fiends, yeah.
Fiends.
And there's a couple of quests on the notice board, one involving a KitchenAid or something like that, something about ogres, and another one about
I think I've written down it.
disappearances. Oh, then also missing children.
Missing children.
But while at the notice board, Amos all of a sudden was like, Amos remembered that his amulet allowed him to call upon the Iron Envoys once placed into the centre of the table, in the middle of the Iron Envoy Sanctum, underneath the city. You guys then went over to the religious sect. You met up with God, I can't remember what to call it. But you met up with a priest.
Dalinhar. No, sorry, that was one of the gods.
You met up with the priest of Amos's god, and after some conversation, he ended up giving you basically like a disciple of the church to lead you underground and show you towards the entrance of the Sanctum. Once you guys got in there, you guys started having a quick look around, and Ren was having a really good look around and accidentally opened a portal.
Yeah.
And that's where we are now. So Ren, you
Just shut up for a sec.
looked back to go sort of let someone know what you'd found,
Yeah.
and then as you turned back towards the wall was gone. You saw the grass and a field, some trees in the distance, and then there's also like a stone sort of next to you. So I'll get back to you in a second. You guys, what we were all doing individually last end of the episode, do you remember?
So this is the room full of statues.
Correct.
This is the room with the thing you put the necklace in?
Yeah. So there's the big stone table in front, in the middle of the sanctum, in the middle of the chamber, with like a recess in it that fits his amulet.
It's just the one recess, is it?
Yeah, just the one recess.
Okay.
I think I probably would have just been watching Amos.
Yeah, actually, can I get an intelligence check from everyone real quick?
Here we go.
Let's go.
Oh, you natural one.
Carl.
Oh,
For good.
Okay. Alright.
I do not. Yeah, you're right. That is a 13.
13?
17.
17?
5.
13.
13, 17, 5.
Nine.
Yeah, okay. No worries. And a 9. Alright, cool. So, what are you guys doing?
Well, Amos is going to take off the amulet and place it to the recessed.
Okay,
spot.
no worries. So, right, cool. Yeah, you walk up into the center of the sanctum there, and you take your necklace off and you reach over and you place it into the slot, and it kind of just slips in, like it's almost like magnetized kind of thing. And it slips in, and you hear this kind of like high-pitched hum as all of a sudden it starts to glow, bright, silvery white. And that's it.
Is something supposed to happen now?
Are you asking in character or out of character?
Yeah.
You're asking me? Okay. You don't know.
No, I'm asking the priest.
Sorry, you're asking.
This priest is very.
You don't know. Fuck you.
So
Get out my temple.
the guy who showed you the way is basically like a priest in training kind of thing. He kind of turns around and he goes, I'm not sure. I've been in here, but I've never been in here when someone put the
You put the milk in the cocoa
amulet into
cups.
the slot there. I've heard this is a meeting place for the Iron Envoys. Past that, I'm not really sure.
Was it discussed what the Iron Envoys do? Was that ever brought up? Does anyone know?
No, we've never talked about it.
Should we discuss that? Like, these people, like, this is what, summoning people? Is it?
Possibly.
And they
What
are
kind of people?
They're good. Do they have money?
You don't know. Is this before or after Ren disappears?
We haven't realised this.
So this would have been
Because-
after.
So I've been skulking around the back because I'm still Ash is still a little bit butthurt
Yeah.
because of the last interaction with she had with Armus. Does she notice that?
Yeah, we do perception
Yeah, so
checks.
roll me a perception check.
Natural.
Nice.
Fuck.
Yeah, you straight away realise that. And what did you roll for intelligence before?
13.
13. Yeah, you
yes.
straight away realise that you heard like a sound, like a weird rushing sound, like a pop. And then you look over and you remember exactly what sort of inlet that he was investigating. So you look over and he's no longer there.
Does this happen simultaneously as Armus puts the necklace in the? Can I go poke? I'm gonna pick up a rock and throw it at where he was.
Okay.
What happens?
Nothing. Bounces off the stone.
Bounces off the stone. Okay. Guys. Ren's not here anymore.
Oh, you head back upstairs, are you?
You
Nope.
turn around and you see that the amulet is glowing in the middle of the table now.
Oh. Wait, what do you mean?
Did I see him go through the wall? What did I just see him there and then not there?
You both guys sort of went off in your own sort of directions, looking around the back and stuff like that. And you knew sort of the general direction he was in, but you weren't watching him. But you noticed pretty quickly that he disappeared because you heard like a weird noise. You looked over and then realised he's not there anymore.
Okay. So I heard a weird noise and Ren wasn't where I thought he was. I don't think he went back upstairs.
Ren? Ren?
I was like, yeah.
Hey, Ren, buddy.
Ren, are you in here? Are there any piles of dirt around? Everybody check the dirt.
He was over in this direction.
These envoys of iron, they don't hate kobolds or something, do they? Would they?
The one I knew didn't.
Ren will start like looking under tables and like
No, let's give me an investigation check.
in nooks. Or
Four total.
yep.
Yeah.
Look on the one table. Well, he's not there.
Yeah, he's basically just walking around like kicking the dirt, like I can't see any holes. You don't see any sign.
Can I investigate the area that I think he disappeared in?
Yeah, go for it.
Ren will just start yelling his name louder and louder.
13.
Ren!
13 total. Okay, so yeah, you go into the recess where he was last seen, and you go in there and you sort of start like checking for any gaps in the stones and stuff like that, seeing if there's any sort of secret passageway or anything like that. But there doesn't seem to be anything. There's no hidden levers or Not from what you can tell.
Alright, priest guy. What's the go here? Is there any other secret ways that our Cobalt mate could take off, or is this... What's going on? What's the deal?
I think I need to go back and ask about this because
Yeah, find a manager or someone who knows what they're doing.
Okay, Karen.
Wait, hold on. He can't leave because he's the only one that knows the way out.
I'm happy to wait around to the
Yeah, we'll
back.
just... I mean...
Just hurry. Just go.
Yeah, find someone who knows what the fuck's happening.
Okay, you guys are fine.
Yeah.
All right. I'm gonna go.
Should
and
one of
then-
us go with him?
Do you reckon he'll get lost? You won't get
Well-
lost, right?
No, I know
If
the
he
way.
doesn't
I just
come back, we're stuck.
I'm not.
I'm sure we'll find our way.
We'll figure it out.
Yeah.
Go.
I've never. This is actually my first time in the room
You're
itself.
kidding, and they
Why
left you
would
with...
you-
Oh my
That's
God.
fascinating. We should go.
I know the way, but this is
This is your
like-
first time in the Sanctum, and you already lost someone.
Good job.
This is a good start.
We're slow clapping.
Yo, find someone.
I find someone.
With that, he kind of like just drops his head and turns around and runs. Like trying not to
Like
trip over
50-50
his-
chance he ain't coming back.
over his priest robes. Like
He must feel
Would
awful.
would I connect the Ren disappearing with the fact that the amulet was in there and glowing?
He went there after you disappeared, right?
He went before... Oh, the amulet was in after he disappeared.
so you know, yeah. So it was put in after, but when you turned around, you're like, "Hey, Ren's gone." Also glowing.
Okay.
Did you leave the necklace in there? Will we pull it back out?
Thomas, can you try to pull the necklace back out of the...
I must reach in and try to pull it up.
Okay, you pull it out, and it stops humming and it stops glowing.
Ren?
Right.
Go have another look at the door. Oh,
Ren? Or bang on the medallion.
Did you put Ren inside the amulet?
Maybe. I don't know how it works.
He's just fucking around with magic items.
Others!
You guys and Donna, Ash, hear the same weird rushing noise, and then a pop,
Ren's
and
up.
then you guys hear a splash of water, and you all turn around and see this female Triton, which is like a underwater person. Basically.
That's not Ren.
Mer people.
Fucking
Mer person.
bring it up real quick.
Like a hot Triton?
What's she wearing?
Hey, Google, shoot me a train.
Ren will go up to her and look her really closely in the eyes and say,
Yeah, look, we upgraded.
Ren?
I like the shape of her. I like the
Hey,
shape
I like
of
this
her
one
water.
better.
Yeah.
So yeah, that's
Good one, Ren.
that's basically what a Triton looks like. Anyway,
Yes,
so
but is that what
you-
she looks like?
You sorry, Rach, just before we so you hear like a splash of water, you turn around and you see this Triton come through. And she comes out with a Triton in hand and like sort of this like scaly sort of like diamond shaped shield that looks like it can almost like fold up on itself. And she comes through and she looks around the room and she sees Armus and she goes, "Oh, Chimera, I'm so glad to see you again." And then she stops. What are you doing?
Camille's not here anymore. She's gone.
She raises her trident up to like your throat.
I didn't do it. I don't know what killed her. But I'm
Chimera's dead?
yes, I'm her husband. My name is Armus. She left this helmet to me, so that's why I'm here. I'm a bit. I don't know everything. I don't know what happened to her. I assumed you would know. That's why I'm kind of here to bring you all back and find out what happened.
Roll a persuasion check.
Come on, Armus, with your dice. What was it? Persuasion.
Yeah.
That is a 17.
Fuck. You have a +6 to persuasion.
He's
He's a
bad.
charisma boy.
He's a charisma boy.
Good shit.
She
Sorry, charisma man.
Good stuff.
She like throws her trident up to you and she's listening as she's talking. You can see her eyes are like suspicious and hard. And then as you continue talking, they start to soften a little bit. And she eventually lowers her trident and she goes, fuck. Oh. Where are the others? Where's that gnomish bastard?
I don't know. Are they another member of you?
Have they not arrived yet?
No. Why, is that what this means? Then I'll show her the medallion.
Yeah, when you... Yeah. Okay.
Should I leave it in there? I'm sorry.
Yeah, probably leave it in there.
I'll put it back in.
Ren?
You didn't happen to see a small red kobold on your way in, did you?
Unless he can breathe underwater, I don't think so.
Can Ren?
Oh shit.
Can Ren do that?
Why?
Did you drown Ren?
Are you looking for a kobold?
Yeah.
We had one and he's gone.
He went over there and then disappeared.
Oh. With that. Ren,
Okay.
come in, buddy.
Come in.
Come in.
No. As in,
I thought I had to sit on your lap.
as in, like, come in closer so the microphone can hear you.
Hello.
There we go. Yeah. So you open your eyes and yeah, you're in like a grass field. You can see smoke sort of coming up from over the horizon.
It's a field, there's trees in the distance.
Yeah.
Anything else on the horizon?
Not really. It's still dim light, remember? So you can't see that as far as you usually can. You can still see fine. 'Cause, yeah.
But there's this stone next to me.
Yes. Yeah. It's like a flat stone. You've kind of like landed half on it.
I'd like to inspect the stone.
Yeah.
See
Sure.
if
Give us
there's any moving parts, any
investigation, please.
investigation.
What does it taste like?
Okay. Yeah, what does it taste like?
Sulfur and copper.
Oh, that's a 2. I kick it.
You make
This is the extent of your investigation. You lick it once, go,
Nothing.
that's it.
No, look, I shouldn't even made a roll for it because the thing is, like, you literally all you have to do is look down and you see the same recess
Oh, serious?
that was in the middle of the table.
He does not see the reasons.
Same.
covers it.
Oh, I rolled 2.
Yeah, I know. That's
He's standing on it.
really.
Oh, well.
Yeah, he's just standing there and doesn't even see it. The thing is, like, it's like there's
Things that you just
it was my fuck up because probably you didn't even need to roll for that. It's like
So I do notice it.
yeah.
It looks the same as the other.
So
recess.
even if you said you look down and look to the rock, so
Yeah.
like it's there. You just see it.
I take one last look around and then jab the button. Jab the recess.
You jab the recess.
Yeah. Just.
Just going and dry?
Sorry. Lick your fingers first and then.
You stick your finger into the recess and like nearly bend your finger and like
Nothing.
sprain it.
Another 2.
Another 2, nothing.
Get one of. Hello, hi. No, fuck it. And Ren's gonna walk over to the fire on the horizon.
Okay, cool.
Start walking through the field.
You're gonna walk over to the smoke. Alright.
Yeah, yeah.
alright. So you're on like a sort of a slight hill, and
Just jab. Well, I'm out of ideas.
as you start walking up to the crest of this hill, you see this like encampment that is currently sort of burnt out. And give us a perception check.
Yep. That's a 5.
Can you roll
8?
8.
I rolled an 8.
Yeah, it just looks burnt out. You can tell that it was recently burnt out. Like all the tents and some of the more solidified sort of cabins and stuff like that. Have been sort of burnt through. And
By fire.
whatever happened, it was recent by the looks of things.
Are there any bodies?
So you're not in the encampment. You'd have to go sort of
Oh, yep.
further in.
I'll walk in.
Yeah, okay, no worries. So you walk into the encampment, you do see a number of bodies laying around.
Ooh. What race are they? I'd like to inspect.
They're a mix. Give me another investigation check.
Uh-huh.
Roll a new dice, please.
Okay, just for you. Just for you. And in the dice tray, maybe. Ha! Oh, that's a look. It's a natural
Still better.
6 and also a dirty 6.
36.
Now,
Yeah, all the 6s are fine, dude.
So there's quite a few bodies laying around, but because of all the burn marks and stuff like that, it's quite hard to identify any sort of
I'm not going to lick the corpse.
distinctive features about them, and again, you're still kind of bewildered by where you are.
Yeah.
So you're not.
But 2 legs, 2 arms.
Yeah,
One
yeah,
head.
humanoids. Yeah, humanoids.
Far out.
Only one head.
All that's
Yeah. Just. Yeah. So it's an encampment. All the buildings, tents or whatever, are burned. There's
Yeah.
some corpses.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'd like to scan the surroundings again and see if there's any telltale.
Yeah. So this time you're going to be looking at your environment instead
Yes.
of the corpses. All right,
Yes.
give me another investigation check.
Okay. What's that? Oh, okay. A natural 18.
18, yeah, cool. So you start looking around the environment and you see all these like chop marks in wood from like swords and arrows and stuff like that as well. And then you also see what look like sort of blasting, like leftover bits of like some sort of blast attack. And as you go to inspect closer, you actually go up and you sort of give it a bit of a sniff, and you're like, I've smelled that before. And you know there was eldritch blasts in the area.
Ooh. Did you say there were arrows?
Yeah.
I'd like to grab a couple.
Ooh.
What does Eldritch
Arrows
Blast
though?
smell like? That sort of.
So you know,
Smells like the colour orange.
Yeah. Oh yeah, that makes sense.
like burnt electronics.
Ooh.
Oh, nice.
Okay.
Electrical
Did you just
fire.
make that? Where's that? Okay.
That's the official
Like, when you
ruling.
look at
That's the
batteries,
official
that is-
ruling.
Yeah. Eldritch Blast. Oh, it
Yeah.
smells fucking awful.
Like burnt out electrical motor. Yeah. Yeah.
The reason is, this might be another friggin' plane of existence, so the arrows might be weird. So,
No, they seem
Stock
pretty
standard.
Pretty standard, stock standard. Yeah.
Yeah,
You
get chucked away.
you also start looking around, and then sort of on this like porch of one of the houses, you see a necklace, and it's Armis's necklace.
Same amulet and everything. Swipe. Yeah. I'd have a closer look at it. Anything?
At the amulet itself.
Yeah, just.
So the necklace is broken, but the amulet is still in like pristine condition. Being a magical item, it isn't affected by fire or anything like that. So that still looks fine. But yeah,
In the pocket it goes. Well, in the pocket it goes. Yeah, okay. Having a look at the blast marks on the walls or whatever you said. Can I gauge some kind of direction that the blasts were coming from?
it seems to be within the encampment itself.
Oh,
It
right.
seemed to be sort of every direction,
Just
like a massive battle.
full-blown fire.
Yeah, it kind of looks like there isn't sort of fighting from one direction and then a main fight. It was
Yeah.
just one big fight, which kind of gives the, like you rolled at 18, kind of gives the indication that this was an ambush. As you're looking around as well, the amulet you swiped starts to glow and hum.
Alright. Weird. Gonna jog to. Is there a hill or something high? I'd like to get to a point of.
So you're just back on the hill before, so you could run back up there and just
Yeah, the
have fun.
highest point. If there's a.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Yeah, so you run back to the top of the hill, it takes you like, a minute. And what are you doing?
Just looking around, just trying to figure out where the hell I am.
Okay, roll a perception check.
Okay, so +3. Dirty 20.
Nice. So you can see a mountain range to your northwest and what looks like might be the coast to the south and southeast.
To the south.
Mountain range to. Was that northwest?
Mhm.
Alright. And coast to the south.
Yeah.
Can I see any other signs of civilization? We're in the middle of nowhere.
Yeah, not from where you're standing. No. There's like trees and stuff like that, and they obscure things a little bit, so it's kind of hard to see. Hold on, sorry, I'm just trying to think. No.
Alrighty. Well,
With that, we're going to pause, come back to you guys. So, you just told this lady, and what was the last thing you guys were saying? You asked her something.
Did you see a kobold on your way in?
She goes, unless he could breathe underwater,
Well, we had one, and he was over there, and now we've lost him.
Oh, shit. Okay, Devara, by the way.
I'll shake a hand.
Armus I know about. The rest of you?
So you're not Ren? Look her in the eye. Really?
Roll an insight check.
Wait, did she give us her name?
Devara.
Navara.
Devara.
Devara.
Yeah, D apostrophe VARA.
V-A-R.
you love your apostrophe names.
Or however the fuck you want to
Yeah,
spell
you
it.
gotta stop with the apostrophe.
Bro, leave me alone.
There is me.
Sorry.
17.
17?
Yeah.
Yeah, she seems not Ren. Not Ren.
Are you a,
Give her a sniff.
I'm guessing you're in one of the iron envelopes?
Pencil?
Ah, yes. I have, oops, sorry. Let me check notes.
I had not seen this.
Study. Just came back.
She's just like, yes, no, I'm one of the Iron Envoys. I look after the left gauntlet. She kind of like, shows her arm a little bit, and you can see, this piece of armor that sort of goes up her arm, that is just, beautifully ornate in the same style that your helmet is.
What color is it?
So it's like a chrome color with blue sort of trimmings entwining on it, and then on the shoulder there's like a silver shield with antlers on it. She goes, you say your friend disappeared through one of these recesses? Which one was it?
That one.
That one? Alright. Do you want to go get him?
Yeah, we probably should.
Where is he?
Well, by the looks of things, he is hanging out with...
Haven't heard of him. How do you spell it?
By the looks of things, he's probably hanging out in Mandel's camp right now.
Who's Mandel? Is he another member?
Yes, he's another member of the Iron Envoy. He has... Jesus Christ, let me double check this again. He has the chess piece.
What's his? How do you spell the name?
What is he?
Mandel. Mandel is... he's a human.
So,
Human paladin.
Kamira told me vaguely that there's different pieces. So how many pieces of armor are there? And how many of you are there?
Well, there's 5 of us. There's 5 pieces of armor, so each of us is bound to protect a piece of armor, and until such a time that we're called upon by Aristor to, which hopefully is never needed again. But there's a few of us who live in different locations around the continent. This Sanctum provides a way of us being able to meet up and consort and exchange information when we need to. We usually do this once a year, but should anyone need to, they can place their amulet in the middle of the table there, like you've done, and it'll notify everyone that there's an emergency meeting, which again is worrying because no one else has rocked up yet.
So wait a second, you guys all just wear a bunch of different pieces of the armor and you kind of safeguard it, What makes the armor so special?
She kind of leans into you. How much have you told him?
Almost nothing. Kimura made it pretty clear that it's on a need to know basis, so I've been keeping it kind of quiet. But if you feel you can trust them. You think they can handle it.
We're Arnis's best friends, his closest confidants. I feel like anything you can tell him, you can tell us.
Ask the question again.
Why is the armor so special?
Roll a persuasion check.
Yeah, easy. You know what? We'll go red for Scorch. Here we go. Oh, fucking shit. 12.
12. She goes, it's the armor of our deity. It's symbolic to us. Just like a lot of other religions have their artifacts, we have our own.
Seems like a lot of work to go to this whole Sanctum and secrets and shit and summoning everyone from across the globe to safeguard armor.
Well, like I said, they're relics of ours.
Alright, keep your secrets, whatever, but
Do they do anything special?
I mean, if you would like to know more, you're always happy to join.
So, we joined the...
Religious?
I'm very religious.
Who do you follow?
I follow... Aristor, of course.
So you already follow our...
Yeah, absolutely. And I would love, as a follower of Aristor, to just learn more. I'm always willing to learn.
Deception check at disadvantage.
Shakes his head.
because rather than the help action, you're getting the dishelp action.
Hang on. So that's a 6 and a 5.
6.
Which is still 11, but...
She kind of shakes her head and she goes, look, well, I don't know what's up with the rest of the envoys, but would you like to go find your friend in the meantime?
Yeah, probably.
Yeah,
I think letting us know what we're getting into would be helpful as well.
Well, let's walk and talk, shall we? Because right now your friend's probably very lost, or...
We'll find out when we get there.
Alright, she leads you over to like the recess that you pointed at, and she walks up and she pushes in the exact same rock that you've pushed in, and it kind of slides back and then pushes back out, and all of a sudden you see a glowing circle filled with runes pop up. She goes, come on, scoot in. You'll sort of have to fit into the recess before you hear that same similar hum noise and then a pop. Sorry, rushing noise. And then all of a sudden you guys appear in the same field of grass. Ren, you are on top of that hill, looking out, scanning the distance, and you're kind of trying to figure out where the fuck to go next, and what to do next. And you see your entire party pop right up next to that stone that you landed up.
Hey, I'm gonna take the horn out.
With Triton. With the Vera.
Red!
Yes, Honest?
Red, it's been 11 years.
What?
Where have you been?
Ren, you've been gone for so long.
I was like,
You don't look that old. What? Oh, thank you.
Alright. It's been a few minutes.
Flatter. Alright.
Ren, this is Devara. She's one of the Iron Envoys. Devara, this is our friend Ren.
Hello, do you know this place? You know the encampment? I'm sorry, I know. I was talking to you, but I had the Triton in my head, sorry. Just looking dead on her. Ren.
so,
I addressed the Triton.
Devara. She goes, nice to meet you, I'm Devara.
Shake her
Have
hand.
you met up with Mendel?
Is that whose camp it is across that hill?
She looks up and she sees the smoke and she goes, oh shit.
Just, yeah, we fucking met.
And she starts running over.
Yeah.
Well, I'll follow as well.
Yeah, no worries. So you guys sort of run into Mendel's camp and she goes, oh fuck. She takes a quick scan around and then looks over and sees one particular body, and she runs up to this human who has everything else is kind of scorched and burnt, where this chest piece that he's wearing seems untouched, basically. And she goes, Mandel, and she starts sort of like shaking him, and she figures out he's no longer alive, and then she starts looking around sort of his neck area, and she goes, his amulet is gone.
Found it.
Fuck, you found it.
I'm gonna toss it to her.
Oh. She's like, this is not good.
Why?
Because
Aside from the dead people.
Her friend is dead.
Aside from that, they're
I think they knew each
protecting
other.
some really weirdly powerful armor. I feel like this is a lot worse than dead people.
sorry, I need a recon. The Mendel's missing his chest piece.
Oh, he's missing his chest
Yeah,
piece.
he's missing his chest piece. Sorry.
Sorry, that's what I thought.
Yeah.
Did I
they left
misunderstand? That's what I thought. Yeah.
Yeah, I don't. Yeah. Anyways, so she notices him, runs up to him, and then she starts freaking out about the fact that the amulet and the chest piece is gone. You give the amulet back. She goes, "This is not good. This is bad." And she turns around and she goes, "Armus, we need to figure out where the chest piece has gone. We need to figure out what's happening. I need to go. I need to go check up on the other people. And the other people are... I need to go check up on Latugard and Alexio.
You don't like your easy to spell names, do you? Latugard.
Latugard.
Latugan.
Latugard.
Latugard.
Latugad.
Latugard.
Yeah, Latugard.
Latugad.
Latugard.
What's Latugad
Latugad.
wear?
Latugad has the cloak.
And they are a...
I don't know, from...
Oh, they're a male tabaxi paladin, but like a white target tabaxi.
Well, tabaxi. Are they all paladins?
I am assuming
Yes.
so.
Okay. So it's order of paladins.
Backs.
And Alexio is a rock gnome.
Oh, fuck yeah.
He has the leg pieces, and she goes,
Cloak.
and I need to check
How do
in.
you...
We haven't seen Tazara either.
Who?
We haven't seen Tazara either.
Tazar.
Tazara. Tazara.
I was assuming
Alexia?
there was
She has the right coordinates, I guess.
Yes, she's a female Arakora.
So there's
Orca.
6 members altogether?
5.
Well,
5 plus 2.
one less now.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Alexia and who?
1 plus 1.
Who's the last one?
Female what?
Tazara.
Tazara.
Where you going, Smelly? Sit down. You can't go.
Alright, well, do you guys have like a major enemy or someone that's always been out there?
Yeah, why are you
Yeah.
protecting all this?
Sorry, say that again.
Do the Iron Envoys
Look at your
have
nose.
I'm sorry, have some sort of common enemy, or do you think someone's just stolen this chess piece from Mendo?
Look, we've had the Iron Envoy's been around for a very long time. We've had enemies that have nearly taken us out. We've had enemies that we've completely wiped out. We've had lots of different enemies over time. In this current day and age, none that come to mind.
Do you have a fight with any warlocks currently?
Warlocks.
The blast marks over there.
And she turns around and she starts looking at them and she goes, and then she looks at the blast marks and then she starts looking around the bodies again and she swears and she goes, what the fuck are the Murgos doing here? Why are they attacking us?
Oh, no.
We've had some
Yeah.
trouble with Murgos recently. We blew up one of their ships and they
They've been real bitches about it.
tried to kill us for some reason.
They're wrong as
What?
Yeah. They didn't seem particularly interested in my helmet at the time.
What were they interested in?
You can say.
I'm not too sure.
Deception check, but
Oh, yeah. What's that? 19?
18.
she goes, this doesn't make any sense. Fuck. Look. You've got the amulet. I know how to get in contact with you. I need to go check up on the rest of the members. Just stay with your friends. Stay safe.
Stay here. We'll come back with you through the thing.
No. Like, well, we're going to take you back, but like, I'm just saying, stay safe and just.
Do you know where we are right now? Location-wise? Where the hell are we?
Right here. And I show you the map, and you are in, this area here.
Oh, okay, I was gonna say, like,
The frosted wastelands.
Yeah.
so south of Feldor Farm.
Yeah.
Okay.
That's a long way from home.
Don't worry, Armus. We will protect you.
Thanks, Red. Do you think do you think the Murgos murdered Cormier as well?
Hang on, are these blast marks from, like, fire, or is it... What exactly are we looking at damage-wise?
There's a lot of blast marks. Well, you're not particularly sure.
I mean, I know how fire works, so...
Actually, no, you know how fire works, yeah, but, no, they're not fire.
This is all Eldritch Blasts.
This is all, mostly Eldritch Blast, yeah.
Okay, so...
How do you know these particular warlocks are Murgos?
Well, I mean, all Murgos have that same scar on their face. That slice up the left cheek.
We're literally looking at Murgo bodies. Oh, okay.
Oh, that's...
Sorry, I thought you could tell from the Eldritch Blast ghost.
No, yeah, so she goes and inspects the bodies and she recognises that they're Murgos. As soon as Ren said warlocks, she went and had a look at the bodies, and obviously, it wasn't like a complete success in their favour, so they lost a couple of people, and there's Murgo corpses sort of lying around. But she goes, look, just don't do anything dangerous. Stay away from Murgo territory if you can. I've got to sort this out. Hopefully I'll be in contact with you soon. I need to get out of here.
Alright, well, what will you do if you find the chess piece?
Well,
I guess you'd have to wear it at that point. But then you'd be a much bigger target. So I can only imagine that
this is why we've separated, because we couldn't. But now there's a process for new guardians, but it's a long one if there's no one in place immediately, such as yourself.
Well, I didn't go through any sort of process. It was simply sent back to me somehow.
Yeah, well,
Do you want
if there's the way it works, if there's no immediate guardian who's been trained up and is waiting for the next person to fall ill or fall in battle, then the guardians are able to give it to their next of kin until such a time we can find someone appropriate, or if they go through the initiation themselves. So I don't know what your plans are, but that might be in the future for you, or maybe you don't want this burden. Who knows? But either way, I really have to go find the others. I have to figure out what's happening, and then I have to go talk to the priest in Sanctum.
Alright, well, I'll keep this safe for now. But go check if the other members are safe, and then down the line we'll talk about the initiation and whatnot. But let's get going now.
Sounds good.
Before we go, maybe we should take one of the Murgos back to the king's guy.
I don't think that's a good idea.
You might find it interesting. I'm not really
Keen on.
Maybe there are secrets to be found in the body.
there.
Yeah, but also... fuck the king.
Yeah, that's kind of where I'm at.
His representative is quite rude, and I'm not about that.
Imagine dropping a Murgo head on his table. I'm sure he'd want to let us speak to the king then. I'm just going to pull out a sword and cut off the head of
Oh
the
my god.
Oh, we're doing that.
Murgo body.
Fantastic.
But hang on, couldn't we just scar any old head and pretend it's a Murgo head? Like, is this proof enough?
Murgos have the left scar.
Or couldn't we do
The
that
scar
to
on
any
the left
corpse?
cheek. Well, wouldn't heal on a corpse. It'd just be a cut.
A fresh Virgo.
So we.
I was just thinking out loud. I wasn't expecting you to cut off his
That's a
head.
good idea. Do you want to hold it?
No.
Okay.
Just rinse for you.
Alright, so I'll put the sword away and just kind of hold the head.
Okay.
Alright, let's get.
Is there anything else cool on the
You
bodies?
walk behind me.
Oh yeah, let's loot.
Yeah, we'll do a scour.
Loot the bodies.
Yeah, you guys want to loot
Do a
bodies?
scour.
There.
Okay, no worries. So you guys, give me investigation checks for everyone who's
Looting.
Ren is walking away.
Was it
You're looking for bullets, and
perception?
I got a nat
20.
20.
I can follow flip.
I got
Find a
8.
machine gun magazine, a drum mag.
cool.
You find an M4 SOT mod.
What is your roll?
6.
Holographic stuff.
5.
I chose not to roll because
Chose not to
this Triton chick, I'm like, I don't want to go loot in front of the mates, so I'll just be like, look, I'm a respectable civilian. I can.
She's not here.
She's taking us back. She's just left without us.
Yeah, she's still with you guys. Yeah,
Don't-
it's like she was gonna
Don't
take you back.
loot
She's like,
the teammate's body. Loot
No,
the
I'm looting the Murgo. It's just tossing out the
Murgos?
corpses.
Okay.
Yeah, just the Murgo.
so in regards to the Murgo corpses, there is 3 of them.
Oh, okay. I rolled an 8.
So we soloed 3.
So I don't
You find 3 more ascended rings. Murgo ascended rings. You find.
Hold on. I should probably write this down. Sorry, give me a minute. Ah!
You opened your mouth
What
at the
did I
perfect time as Ash made that noise.
The body you're searching, Dryfu, you find 16 gold as well.
Nice.
Holy shit.
You find 8 silver pieces, and Ren, you find 8 gold and 2 silver pieces.
Oh my god.
Do you guys want to keep those rings?
Nah, trash.
Okay, I'm gonna keep all 3 and go up to. Who's holding the head?
Me.
You could have just taken these.
No, I will take one though. So I'll take one Murgo ring.
Okay.
Does anyone Scorch?
Scorch is peeing. Quite literally. Cool. So,
Okay.
if you guys are done, like, please, I really need to get going. So come on. Are you guys following her?
Yeah.
Alright, so you follow back down the hill towards the stone, and she places the amulet into the stone, and you see that same ring appear, except it's kind of larger now. And you'll sort of step into it, and then you hear that same rushing noise and a pop, and then all of a sudden you're all sort of like, you'll basically nearly fall over each other because you'll appear in that one recess area. Yeah. She goes, right, look, where are you staying in the city?
Yeah.
Yeah, that
Okay.
place in the middle.
Alright, I will, I'm gonna go do some recon, find out what the fuck's happening. Please pass this on to the priest, let him know, and I'll get in contact with you.
Alright, well, good luck. We'll hopefully see you soon.
Likewise. And with that, she walks over to the recess she popped out of, and she hits the same stone. Rushing noise, pop, and she's gone. And as she disappears as well, you see like a little bit of water like splash out again.
Has the priest and the other priest come back by this point?
No.
Ren will walk over to Ren and hold his face. Please don't press any more buttons.
Never scare us like that again, young man.
It was an impulse. I'll try to control it.
We're so worried about you.
So,
Really? Push all the buttons.
So, Dryfoot, did anything...
Yeah, wink.
Dryfoot, did anything Devara said, say, ring any bells?
Oh, and I wasn't listening.
Oh, that is the perfect answer.
Well, that was a lot to take
I've
in.
got to go pick up some footage, man.
Switch them back.
Yeah,
Okay, if I just
Absolutely not. Classic brand.
Ren presses another button and just
Jump like, oh, going over the Oi!
Oh, not going to do that again.
Alright.
Anyway, she disappears. What are you guys doing?
Waiting for the priest.
He's not rocked up yet.
Oh, that we know of. Maybe he rocked up and was like, oh no, no one's here.
Well, I'm sure this is obvious to all of you, but try and keep the story behind the armor and whatnot. Keep it to yourselves, you know.
And the story behind the armor is what, exactly?
Yeah,
so we can keep it to ourselves.
And
Exactly.
am I part of the story?
You tell me, Drive. I've been asking you all afternoon.
Shit.
So
No one
just,
knows.
just to clarify, there's you and 5
can I
other
grab one?
envoys. So that's 6.
I do know
There
already.
shouldn't be 7.
Who was the 7th?
Well, I mean,
But we only counted 6.
Amos was never
But one of them's
officially.
dead. Mandel's dead.
Yeah, what I'm saying is, so there's
So there's 6 pieces of armor all
6
together.
pieces of armor, yeah. So there's you and 5 other iron envoys.
Yeah.
But there shouldn't be there shouldn't be a 7th bit of armor, is what I'm saying.
Wait, why?
Oh, so you're
why
at
do you
the
think
chest piece.
Drafu is related to that?
Because when I'm wearing this amulet, it points towards him. It lights up. It warms up. There's something drawing the amulet to Drive.
Did it warm up when Vera was in the room?
Devara, yeah.
Yeah. Yes.
Well, maybe you stole my job. Maybe I'm meant to be the new Iron guy.
Ooh.
The new Iron Man. Sorry, I'm not there.
Thanks, priest. Dickhead.
I mean, would the helmet know? I mean, I don't know, like, is it supposed to go to someone in particular, or is it just given to people?
I
Or?
don't think the helmet is, sentient.
I don't want.
I think I'll ask the priest.
Knock on
But
it.
Yeah, maybe ask her the question.
Drafu, are you okay? You seem to really not like her.
Who?
Devara.
What do you mean? What do you?
It's fine.
I mean, I've never met a Triton before, and that's kind of
She was pretty.
yeah.
I shook her hand very moist.
Abby?
Moist.
Moist.
Boy stands.
Oh, because she's wet.
She's Triton.
Yeah.
I get behind that.
She was wet.
I God, who knows where she's come from? Under the ocean or something. I don't know.
We should not press a button and find out.
Are there other buttons here? Can we?
I imagine this one for all of them. But I'm curious as to where Commuta's button is now. But anyway.
Are you?
Yeah, no,
How long were you married for?
Couldn't find the button.
Is this you? Or?
This is just me fucking with you. I'm sorry. Can we investigate the doors to see if there are any other buttons that we can?
I mean, should we go pushing buttons? You're right. We absolutely should. We should push buttons.
I like pushing
Well, without
buttons.
the medallion, you wouldn't be able to come back
Oh,
through that door if you were to go through it, so maybe not. I'm going to go to the center and take my medallion back.
No worries. So you pull it out, it stops glowing. And as you guys do that, priest rocks back up.
Finally.
And he goes, your friend's back. Okay, so you're all good then?
Where's your
Not
messenger?
really.
yeah. Who did he bring? Bring someone?
You see
Head
the
guy.
old priest walking up behind him. He goes, is everything okay?
Yeah, we were just wondering. Obviously, we've got these pieces of armor that are quite integral to the Aristor faith. We're just wondering if you could explain a little bit more. Perhaps give us a little bit of a bit of a rundown, maybe
Actually,
a comprehensive guide of sorts to what the armor is, what it does, how is it magical, how much is it worth? I think is the big question we're all asking.
What he means is we just ran into Devara, and you,
Oh,
yeah. So I put
you called everyone here, did you?
yes, but she's the only one who came.
Oh.
She's the only true friend.
We It seems that way. We went through we went through Mandel's portal door,
Okay.
and he's gone. He's burnt to a crisp, and his chest piece is missing. We believe, Devara believes that Murgo's attacked and have taken it. So she's off to gather the others to do some recon, as she said, to try and find the rest of them, make sure they're safe, make sure they have their pieces of armor, and I'm to hold on to this helmet for now until we can all assemble again.
Very good slice. Very quite nicely. But I feel like it is important if we do find out.
That is a lot to process.
You still holding the Mergo head?
Oh, yeah.
Oh yeah, we have a head.
I'm just not going to mention it. I'm just going to hold it, dripping blood. And just
That's it. He's just like that. That's a lot. And what is...
This was found next to Mandel. Seems he put up a good fight.
You brought one of the Murgo heads.
Yes.
He's like... You can see he's like struggling to just get his head around everything you just told him.
We thought the man that works for the king in the fancy office would like to see this. Rin does not look at it.
King's advisor.
Yeah.
What would the king's advisor want with the Murgo?
Well, we're hoping he won't want it, so he'll let us speak to someone above him. Ideally
Like
the king, but we won't know until we get there.
They seem quite interested in Mergos too.
What's...
Right.
That's right, yeah.
What I don't understand is why the Murgo's coming after us.
What's...
We asked the same question.
Well, I can only imagine they're just trying to gather all the pieces, so what happens...
They have no idea how to...
We
How to
were
what?
attacked by
How to-
Mergos and they didn't try and steal his piece.
What happens when all the pieces are assembled?
When they contact the set,
Well,
give us the armor lore.
so... It's been... What? 14, 62, so it was it's over...
4 and the 6. 11.
It's been over 700 years since, but the legends say that once brought together and specific rites and rituals are put in place, Aristor himself is able to inhabit the armor and defend his followers in times of need.
Why would the Murgos want to bring Aristor? I'm assuming if they're trying to get all the bits of armor, why would they want?
Maybe they want them to keep them even more separate and hidden, so that Aristor does not return. Do you know what occurred that long ago to bring Aristor back?
Oh, yeah, it was the... You know, it was the Battle of the Gods. You know, it was hell standard. Alara came down, wanted to ruin everything, the entire planet. Theory goes is that she wanted to create as much chaos herself to empower herself, being the goddess of chaos. But you know, we managed to subdue her, and legends say she was imprisoned. Mighty tough to kill a prime god. So, but Aristor was there. He is part of the reason why most of the humans, the halflings, the gnomes, most of the people who didn't have the arcane power like the elves did to protect themselves. Aristor is the reason why this side of the continent has any life left. Yeah.
Because he shared magic?
Saved us all during that battle.
So we can only assume that the Murgos are trying to bring Alara back.
I mean, the Murgos follow their own deity. And it's, as far as I know, it's not Alara. It's not the goddess of chaos. It's Rex.
Rex may be friends with Alara.
Just
Out of the blood god.
Well, he's not so much colloquially referred to as blood god because he demands so much sacrifice, but from what I know of Rex, he's more of a lich on steroids. Well, yeah.
a lich on milk of the puppy or whatever.
He is. Honestly, I don't look into him that much, but he. A lot of people call him a false god or a demigod, but he's enough of a god to gain followers and gain power from those followers and their devotion and their sacrifice. So, yeah, it was. In terms of deities, he kind of got fast tracked to that level of power. Mostly because of how he managed to persuade an entire nation. But what he would want, the pieces of armor, I have no idea. And Alara, she's got nothing to do with the Murgos as far as I know. I don't know. I'm really, this is a lot. I'm going to have to send messages to the other temples, let them know what's happened. So you just instinctively put your amulet in and called everyone, did you?
Yeah. Well, it's amulet shaped.
I wonder if this has been predestined by Aristor. The fact that you were sent here and you stuck your amulet in.
Please, Mr. Serious. My wife.
Sorry, my dead wife. Just after, seemingly, from what you've told me, the other envoys have been attacked. I'm not sure what to make of this yet, but yeah, I'll have to find out some information. Once I have more answers than questions, I'll seek you out. Are you staying in the city?
Yes. Not too far away.
Not far away. Okay. Well, Armus, it's a fair bit to go through. You were Mira's husband, correct? And do you wish to go through the initiation process to be the guardian, or do you wish that responsibility to fall to someone else? Look, sleep on it. There's a lot happening today. Next time I ask you, I'll ask you again, but for now, just stay safe. Use your amulet if you need to. And, yeah. If you see a Murgo, run in the other direction. And stick with your friends. We can't lose that other piece. By my calculations, we've only got 2 so far that we know are safe at this current moment. That leaves 4 possibly in the hands of Murgos or anywhere.
I think at least one of them is, so. We're winning at the moment, but yeah, it's a tough spot to be in.
It is.
Well, I'll leave you here then. Just let me know if any unusual people come past here trying to access the Sanctum or anything like that. You know.
Yeah, no, of course. I will talk to some of our followers. Some of them are knights themselves, Nimrate knights, and so I'll ask if I can get a favour from them and get them to watch over the Sanctum. Make sure it's protected. Anyways, I have to go. I have to find answers to what the fuck is going on. Excuse my language. Aristor, forgive me. And he leaves with his disciple.
With his disciple?
With his disciple. And I'm assuming you guys like...
Oh, gosh.
Wait up!
Oh. Well, yeah, I'm assuming like you guys. So he starts to leave, and you guys like follow him out. Do you guys want to talk to him as you're leaving, or do you want to sort of fast track to the?
Well, one last thing. How does it work? Does Arastor embody the armor once it's pieced together, or does he take over someone's body? Who wears it?
From what I've heard, there is only one person per generation that is allowed to read the ancient texts. And those describe and teach the ritual that needs to be done when all the pieces of armor together. That ritual, once complete, will bring Arastor down, or Arastor's spirit down to embody the armor.
Right. So are you the current?
Me? No. God, no. No. Way above my pay grade. Pray grade. Pray grade. That's brilliant. Yeah. And God, I wish that was on purpose. No, it's above me. Like I said, it's go sit down, man.
It's a what?
It's above me. But well, no, yeah. You're not even initiated. Like I mean, I could point you in the right direction, but there's no way they're going to tell you.
Yeah, that's fine. All right. Well, thank you for your help. We'll see you soon, I suppose.
Yeah, sure. And you guys sort of come to the exit of the tunnels, and you come out in the middle of the what do I call it? Matri Cerebrum, the sort of education section out there in Veritas Mimbre. And he sort of takes off and heads back towards the religious sect. What are you guys doing?
All right, Scorch. Well, he seems to have bought that. Obviously, it says in the logs that the Mergos were looking for you.
Also, sounds like they're looking for you. So,
yes, well, for very different reasons, it seems. Is your mother, she ever mentioned Arastor or his armor or anything like that?
has she?
Trying to see if there is some sort of connection.
Make
I don't think she has.
Make a history check.
Yeah, absolutely. Alright, come on. Maylena, what'd you teach me?
Oh, that's
It's 9.
Oh, I thought that was a 1.
No.
No.
No, it's not a 1.
9 is the first I'm hearing about most of this shit, but
You've heard of like valuable pieces of armor and stuff like that.
Yeah.
Specifically the Iron Envoy and Arastor, followers of Arastor.
she was more like dealing in artworks and stuff like that as opposed to actual armor pieces and that sort of business.
Alright, well, just add it to the list of things we know absolutely nothing about.
Well, I mean, we were avoiding Mergos anyway, and now just gives us an extra reason to, leave them the fuck alone.
That's true. Yeah.
Should we go and drop this off to the man in the office by the king?
I feel like if we give this guy this head, then, we just saw him. Like, how do we explain where we got a head from?
We'll have to tell him everything.
Maybe we should wait a couple of days.
If we give him a head, he'd be like, hey, where'd you get this head from? And what are we going to say? We teleported through your magic tunnel system to a different camp off further south, and we found a head there. It seems like a lot of...
We probably shouldn't say that.
Yeah, right?
Yeah.
But I mean, if we had him over a head as well, and we didn't tell him, then he'd be like, oh, you didn't tell us this shit about... I feel like it's a lose-lose. I reckon we just, real quick, burn the fuck out of his head, get rid of it, and we know.
Just leave it here.
It sounds like you don't really want... Do you want the king involved in the Envoy's business?
Yeah, you're probably right. I wonder how much he knows about the matter. But, maybe we should get rid of it. Rain, can you get rid of this?
No.
Do you want me to get rid of it?
Yeah.
I'm going to just,
Incinerate it.
until it's gone.
You burn
That
it.
smells disgusting.
Sorry, where are you doing this?
Probably before we leave the Because we're not going to drag a head through the streets, are we?
Just outside the door of the.
Well, see, that's the thing. You guys, the tunnel exits out onto like in the middle of like basically a university.
Okay, well that seems like...
So imagine walking out into UWA.
Cool. Right, well I'm going to stop him before we leave and be like, yo.
Maybe, yeah, just before we head up out there. Just, yeah.
Cool, I'm going to... Yeah, I'll just incinerate it in the tunnel.
Alright, no worries.
Incinerated skull found in university.
As someone who works underground,
Yeah, it's going to sting.
yeah, it stinks out the tunnel something horrible. But eventually you end up with just a charred skull.
Cool, easy.
Just slowly vaporizing it.
Yeah.
Oh my
head.
god.
Oh
Yum.
my god.
I'm going to smell like this for so long. Bryn starts digging through her, like, pouch. Her new pockets.
Yeah.
Her essential
pockets?
To
oils.
find some of her, like, oils and
Yeah.
ointments and stuff and starts, like, rubbing them.
Yeah. I probably would have asked everyone to leave the tunnel first and then I would have done it, but... yeah, it would have come out probably like stinking of burnt flesh and just...
Ren's gonna do a...
Alrighty, so you guys leave the tunnel. What next?
Cool.
Did we want to go and complete a quest?
Oh,
Yes.
crunch. What time is it in the day?
It would be
Time for you to
Sweet
get
house
a
sauce.
watch. I didn't
it'd be
know.
probably about like, judging by where Seconda is in the sky.
Oh, it's like it's all dark, isn't it?
Midday? Yeah, it's dim light. Midday?
Alright.
So are you okay? Like, what do you want to do? Do you just want to sit tight?
Well, there's not much I can do until Duvara comes back to me, or the priest, so we'll just hang around here, hopefully make some coin, and then we'll go from there. Draco, what are your thoughts on the situation?
Yeah, and I guess we'll find out when we find out. Let's go do some shit.
Go do some shit.
You got to look at the jobs?
So you guys head back towards the notice board, and you start looking at the list of jobs there.
Do we want to do the missing kids? One detective is involved. 6 kids are missing. 200 gold. Do we want to do the ogres terrorizing the farmers for 50 gold and probably some special favors? Mysterious disappearances of citizens and guards, 1,000 gold. Assistants, quote unquote, in the kitchen, 100 gold.
Okay.
Or the fiends spotted in the city for 2,000 Gs.
$2 million? Oh, geez, as in gold.
Yeah.
Not as 1,000. 2 million gold.
Let's
Fuck
go.
yeah,
I like the sound of 2,000 and 1,000.
Yeah, that seems to indicate that it's a more pressing...
Could be connected, you know? Fiends, children.
The grumpy old man in the office by the king seemed to think that the Morton Magus were involved.
And they were who again?
The cult of
Anti-magic
anti-magic.
cultists.
Anti-magic cultists.
Well, they're like you.
So we want to deal with that then? That seems like... I mean, out of all the cultists, that seems like some of the worst to deal with.
Well, they'll be the easiest because they won't have any magic. For someone like you, I feel like you thrive in that sort of situation.
That's a good point.
Could be like they could have measures for dealing with people with magic, you know? If they make a habit of fighting magic users.
And if they, like, are able to stop my magic, then I'm just left with a pretty face. And I'll grant you, it's got me out of a lot of situations that...
That could be enough.
I mean, if they are against magic, I can probably give them a better reason to be against magic.
That's true. Maybe I'll cast light and just scare them all away. So what do we all want to do? Ren?
Killing ogres. Sounds like a
I
good...
feel like ogres are a nice simple start.
How much for the others, did you say?
50 gold. And
Oh,
apparently some special favours.
Some farmer...
Oh yeah, that's right. It's the farmers. Yeah.
Alright.
It's really fuck all gold, isn't it?
Yeah, that's not very much.
Easy way to... yeah, it's a good start, though. Get some good
Plus, it's less investigative work, you know? Like, we can just go out to a field, blast some ogres.
They point a finger,
Yeah.
we kill the ogres.
You guys go there, we kill them. Done. We click our favour, we're good.
Well, we don't know why the ogres are there. We don't have to kill them.
That's
Yeah,
true.
we could just scare them away.
I'm not familiar with ogres. Do they speak?
The ogres speak another language?
They speak, stop pointing me.
Roll a
They speak in
history
song.
check.
Shit.
Is the kitchen on the way to the ogres?
Oh, that buffalo sauce.
7.
7.
Oh, it's a map. Good stuff.
So ogres are like giants, and you know some giants can speak, but you're unsure if ogres can, so you're not really sure.
Alright, so, ogres first, huh? Well, we've still got light, and I'll sarcastically point at this very dim light on you.
Okay.
While it's still light out.
Well, I think this way at least there's not really, we don't have to go searching for clues or anything like that. It's a nice, simple walk out there, deal with the problem, get some gold, and then, get us some money to, while we're, resting at this inn, we can
Buy more
get a couple of
pets.
drinks. Yeah.
Farmers might have some information on the rest of the jobs.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, we could ask them if they have seen any of those fiends. Or we can look for them on the way.
Yeah, we could keep an eye out.
Is the
Pretty
kitchen on the
fiendish
way to the ogres? Because I'm really curious.
Oh, yeah.
So
The
you
help
guys-
kitchen.
You guys are here.
Yep.
So the notice board is in front of the King's Conquest, which is where you're staying.
Yep. That's well convenient.
And the kitchen aid job is here.
Oh, that's just down the
where's
road.
the ogres?
So the farmers who are currently being terrorized by the ogres are like down here.
Oh, should we just quickly check what the...
Yeah, we should go there like, hey, what's up? We saw your notice.
I want to give that place a wide berth.
That would look funny, 6 of us arriving. Do you need help with dishes?
I don't think it's going to be dishes.
Well, remember it's, in quotation marks. Like you literally put the
Maybe
sign up.
he's just someone who doesn't know how quotation marks work.
Oh, Drive-through. Do you know how quotation marks work?
No, I just really like cooking.
Well,
Alright, well, let's go.
I'll explain to Drive-through that the extra lines mean there's something more than the literal. They're insinuating at something.
Yeah.
Trifle, do you know what insinuating means?
We haven't gotten there yet. Alright.
Have you ever seen someone do this?
I always thought those were little bunnies.
An easy mistake to make.
Alrighty, cool.
Would you only have 2 fingers?
How many fingers you got?
It's like one of those. So it's just like...
It's just a horrifying little crab claw.
I thought that's just how you wave.
He has Lego hands.
You can only hold things if they're
They're the right
perfectly
size, they snap in.
No articulation whatsoever. You're all.
Yeah, that's it.
The axe fits. Oh, yes.
Oh, yeah, dude.
Oh, thank God!
Picking up weapons, but it's just. Ugh.
Alrighty,
So wait, have we... Real quick question for you, Ren. Do we leave your sheep where? Like, where is he right now?
Oh, fuck me.
Battle sheep.
Battle sheep must be in our room, probably on my bed.
You brought him into the inn with you and just left him in there?
Can we go to the inn?
Is that allowed?
No, I think
did we
he
leave him at the
was
stables?
following us.
Did he stable? Was he in the... No, because I feel like when we left the castle, he was with us, well,
Yeah,
the sheep.
because he was carrying your axe. I assume
True.
he's still with us.
Oh, yeah, that's right. We had him at the castle.
Yeah.
So I just would have had him on a rope. God, alright, I really
So we,
need to.
so we just also have a sheep with us.
I do. We do.
Just tie him up outside the temple and then untie him again.
no, you know what?
Yes. Yeah, okay. I'll
Have you
go
named the
time
sheep
up.
then?
He's
You wanna name
chewing
the
on
sheep?
Mandel's body.
He's battle
Sheep?
sheep.
I like it. It's easy to remember.
Yeah.
Alright.
Alright.
Let's head to the.
Gets a name once
Let's
he
head to
kills
this
him.
kitchen, see what's going on.
Alrighty, so you guys head over and you start making your way. Oh, my.
Downtown?
Yes. Start
Downtown.
Start making your way downtown.
Making my way.
Can you
sorry.
chuck it in the recycling?
Name of
That pays you money bin? It's the pink box.
The pays you money bin.
My dad wants to collect the bottles and cans to exchange them for 10
Slap it in
cents
there.
each.
Keeps him out of trouble.
That's not worth the fuel I'm using to drop it off wherever it needs to take.
Unless
Okay,
you go with like
so
You get
the-
in 3, sorry.
Anyways, you guys make your way over to the Sun Solace, which is that inn.
Which in? Where are you pointing? Where are we looking? Where's your mouse?
This guy right here.
Oh, the Sun Solace.
We're checking out what the kitchen wants.
Beautiful.
Cool. And so the little ad as well said, ask for Butch.
Butch? Nice.
So you go in,
Sorry, what was the name of the building?
Sun's Solace.
Oh, Suns.
Sun Solace.
The old SS.
The old SS.
Praise the sun.
Another bit of
Stop begging for food.
Can I have some food?
Have they got like some stylish like lighting
It's really
on their logo?
So you guys walk into the inn, and it's
Walk into the inn.
and it's fairly empty. There's a couple of guys having lunch, but that's about it. Even though it's like a big venue, and you walk in there and you sort of walk up to the bar and you guys say that you're basically here to see Butch Marcel, and he goes, "Yep, no worries, I'll just go get him." And eventually, this like half orc wearing like a cook's apron and stuff like that, so it comes out.
Kiss the cook.
He's looking a bit greasy, and he's like 6.5 feet tall. He's like quite big, and he's built like a brick shit house as well. And he comes out and he goes, "You guys asked me. How can I help?"
How can we help?
We saw your notice board for advertisement. We're just wondering how we can assist you.
the notice.
And we're all gonna do.
You guys are all doing
All
air
the
quotations.
quotation marks.
Yeah. He goes, right, and he kind of sort of takes a quick glance at all of you, sort of looks back and forth, and then he leans in and he goes, "Follow me around the back," and kind of gets you guys to all sort of walk around the counter, the corner of the counter, and sort of in behind, like past the kitchen and like into like this like back room area, and he goes, "Please sit," and he sort of sits down at his desk and he goes, I've been having, and even though you guys are like in a room alone, like far away from any other people, he's just like, I've been having an infestation problem. He tries to like keep it down.
Sorry, did you say infestation?
Yes.
Oh,
Damn it, yes.
rats. In the building? Because he's a cook, isn't he?
Yeah.
What kind of infestation?
I'm not sure, but no matter how well I lock up my wares, they always manage to get in, and I come in and there's rats just chew and eat, but they don't carry away sacks of produce. Something is getting in and out, and I don't know how. I either have a really good problem with, like, a really good thief who I have a problem with, or something. I'm at my wit's end. This has been going on for months, and I can't seem to figure it out.
Have you called anyone else?
Yeah, I've had a couple people come in, and I've had some people come in and install more secure locks and heavier doors, and I've had the brickwork patched up down there. Nothing seems to work.
What makes you think it's an infestation and not thieves?
Well, it's an infestation of whatever that's taking.
An infestation
my
of
stuff.
thieves, yeah.
An infestation of thieves. An
Love that
infestation of yeah.
That's the collective noun.
Do you know how they get
Infestation
in?
of thieves.
Well, if I knew, I wouldn't be talking to you guys right now. I just
When do these robberies or whatever take place?
sorry. This has been a long time going, and I just if word spreads, business is bad as it is, and it just if this gets out, it'll ruin me. And I'm too old to be a knight anymore. I've retired like 10 years ago. I can't. This is all I have left.
So they don't break the locks or anything when they go?
Everything's fine. They're just in and out, and stuff is gone, and it's driving me wild, and I'm losing money, and I'm losing customers because my menu, I can't serve everything that I want to, and
What did they take?
anything and everything. It's a mixture of things. I even noticed silverware and cookware going missing. It's a whole.
How often does it happen?
Every once a week, he'll come in and take half my produce.
And this is normally at night?
Yeah. So, I haven't noticed anything missing during the day, but obviously when I wake up in the morning, that's when I notice things are missing.
Right. And we're now going into the long night. It's a good chance that they can hit you far more often.
Well, I mean, yeah, I don't know. It seems to be the only consistent thing I know about it is that it's about roughly once a week, and I try to prep myself as much as possible, but yeah.
Have you tried guarding your wares?
Well, I did pay for a guard to stand outside one night, and I don't know. He said he had nothing to report. Stood in front of the door the entire night. I don't know whether he fell asleep on the job or.
And stuff still went missing.
Stuff still went missing.
Is it happening in here, or can you take us to where everything?
No. I can show you. I can show you guys. No worries. And he sort of gets up and he opens up the drawer and he like pulls out like this ring of keys, and he like leads you guys back into this like cellar area, underground cellar, and then you sort of in this underground tunnel for about 15-20 feet, and then there's just this massive like iron door with like 3 different locks on it, and he unlocks all the locks. Yeah, and then he unlocks all of them and then opens it up, and you guys walk in, and it's just like this sort of 15 foot long by like 10 feet wide room, and there's barrels of ale and sacks of produce and stuff like that, some cold meats that are like curing and stuff, and he goes, I've just got this shipment in, and if I get hit again, I don't know how I'm going to be able to afford the lease on this place.
Have you considered hiring someone to stay here in the cellar 24 hours for a week?
That's
Or, on a shift?
that's a 24-hour rotating job. That's a lot of money.
I don't think he's got the budget for that.
Can I look around and see if there's any evidence of footprints or hand marks or scorch marks or anything like that?
Yeah. Roll me, and
Ectoplasm.
Guidance yourself.
Any ectoplasm? I'm going to guidance. I'm going to guidance myself.
Yo, is that allowed? Yo, you got guidance?
Do you mind if we
Slap your own ass.
Yes. Good, please.
I'm gonna
I'm gonna let you guys
You just do the Chris
do
Hemsworth,
your
grab your
thing.
left tip.
If you manage
Oh,
to
there it is.
stop, catch, whatever that's happening, I have 50 gold for you guys.
Hold
on a second.
Oh, sorry, 100 gold. Sorry, 100, I've got 100 gold for
Hold
you
out.
guys. It's basically everything I have at the moment, but as long as you can solve the problem.
Alright,
If you can't fix it, I don't owe you anything. Is that understood?
Yeah, understood.
understood.
Okay, because I can't be paying any more money for. Anyways, I've got stuff to do. I've got a kitchen to run, so I'll leave it up to your helpful hands. And with that, he fucks off.
Right. Do you want to roll?
Yes. Go for yourself.
Nice.
Go and sprinkle that D4.
Yeah, just a little pinch of 3 in there.
So this is a investigation.
Yes.
What did I get again?
You got
8. It was 8 plus 2, so 10
10.
with guidance.
Fucking armors.
Yeah, you start looking around the room and you start checking the stones, and you can see they have been like sort of redone up, like any sort of gaps have recently been filled with mortise and stuff like that. But yeah, you don't really see any way someone might be getting in or out.
I'm gonna do a detect magic.
I was just about to ask you to do that.
Nice.
Is anyone else?
Are there any
look around the room?
droppings like underneath the cabinets or anything? Like Ren just wants to jam his head like behind a cupboard and see if anywhere where like rats might be pooing.
You just transport to another room.
Shit!
Make an investigation check as well.
Is there anything like this is where his produce and stuff is? Is there anything that's easily grabbed off a shelf?
You're gonna steal from this?
I mean, like if there's like
Fucking hell!
Oh, it was
something that's easily like I'll just take this real quick. Anything tasty?
So, ask a Ken. What are you asking for?
Like, if there's anything like a tasty snack, whatever. That's like lying around. I can just like, oh well.
Oh, there's like wheels of cheese and stuff like that are curing as well. There's like bunches of grapes that are good to go. Other than that, it's basically just like it's all produce, so it has to be prepped and cooked.
Cool. Well, it's like fresh grapes and stuff. I might just the owner's left. Is he?
He's left. Yeah.
Cool. I might just grab a small little thing of grapes and just put them in my pocket.
Okay. All right.
If Rin sees this, she's gonna
Slide a hand
smack his
check
hand away.
and
With a hand like a dinner plate.
what do you guys do?
22.
Oh shit!
Oh, 22!
22! Fuck yeah!
Investigation check. Both of you.
No one else
That's a
sees
makes
it.
it beats it, right?
Yeah,
Or,
yeah.
Like, how does that work?
We both
You're doing the stealthing, she's doing the percepting.
Yeah. No. See, she's perceiving it. So basically, yeah.
So you set the DC when you steal.
Exactly.
Yeah. Okay,
Okay.
cool.
So it's literally like cool. No one else sees it. Oh wait, I've got my pocket.
Just-
Great. Turn around and just like
This man,
Right there.
this man is almost broke. Scorch, put it back.
reach in and I take a grape off and I put it back and just eat a grape.
Alright, so, and you were looking as well, weren't you?
I was just
And
looking
I
for
did
droppings
detect
or like
For droppings.
any evidence
roll
of
an
like actual.
investigation check.
I rolled
You did-
5.
You rolled a 5. Okay.
Can my imp also have a look around?
Uh,
Get into little crevices.
sure,
Yeah, he can
yeah.
get into like the tiny places that we can.
Yeah. Get him to roll an investigation check.
Can you give your imp the help action?
Can I guidance my imp?
Yes.
Can I guidance my
You
imp?
just have to. It's just a touch spell.
Hey, what do you know?
You just have to touch
That's what
it.
about there actually. It's probably a good
Yeah,
start.
sure.
Sure.
Oh, I love this.
Is he like evil and the
11.
guidance good, or is it like an evil guy?
That's what I'm saying. Like, he's
12.
a thief.
Is he gonna get burned by?
12.
12 total?
12 total.
Okay. Yip doesn't see anything. You don't find any rat droppings. Your detect magic.
It's not rats.
You sort of cast a
Self-rats.
spell,
Rat ninjas.
and you see this blue shimmer sort of emanate from around you, and
Jesse.
sort of cross over everything that's within how many feet?
30 feet.
30 feet.
So I'll walk around until
scared.
the spell
Yeah.
fades.
No worries. Well, 30 feet would basically cover the room anyways. As you watch it sort of push out towards the room, you see it sort of cover all the produce and eventually disappear into the walls and nothing glows. Dryfu, you are just kicking around. You're not really sure what you should be looking for. And you're looking around and all of a sudden you do notice that, hold on, in the corner here there's some of the dirt is loose.
Loose dirt.
Ren's eyes just load up. Loose dirt?
I guess I'll, kick some of the dirt, see if I can see what's underneath it.
What have you found?
It's just more loose dirt.
More loose dirt.
Yeah, so the
Funny
dirt
thing about dirt.
looks like it's recently been dug through.
Ooh.
Red likes to dig. Yeah.
Like it-
cool.
It was hidden pretty well, but like you managed to spot that there was something up with.
It's okay, just like
And you
freshly
can
dug.
tell because everything here is pretty compact just from years being walked over, but this here is soft. And you pull a little bit out and everything underneath that is also soft. So you can tell there's been some digging here recently.
Has it been disguised? Oh yeah.
Hey, you should come see this. You're a fan of this stuff.
What's up? Dry food.
Well, look at this. It's soft. Maybe you could see how far the soft bit goes.
What is this? What was that noise?
Have that kind of like dirt sensitivity.
Ren's gonna taste the dirt.
Taste the dirt?
Yeah. Not for any particular reason. It's just, you
never know.
It's just something he likes to do.
Roll me a
Does the-
perception
Oh
check.
my gosh.
Don't you have advantage?
I don't. Oh, just that's due to the stonemasons. I need to read more into that. I was looking at what the actual tool proficiencies give you.
Oh, right, okay.
Maybe you need the tool
As a
kit itself.
kobold, don't you have keen senses?
No.
Perception in regard to...
No, I do not.
Something?
I
Okay.
do not.
Alright, no worries, give me a...
Also, I'm using that weird unearthed arcana kobold thing.
Yeah,
I'll just
right, okay.
State that again.
Yeah.
Yep. So what am I rolling? Sorry.
Perception.
Perception. What's that? Oh, that's a natty 2. That's a 5.
You guys are rolling really well tonight. Yeah, cool. So, it tastes like dirt.
Yeah, nice. Does the guy that owns this place know about this? Someone should probably go tell him that there's a dirt patch.
Well, probably not. He probably
Yeah.
doesn't.
Idea. Would we like to leave Eric here for a bit and go deal with the ogres and see what he reports back?
It's not a bad idea,
Why don't
actually.
we follow
Can
the
your
tunnel?
familiar be
I mean, I can dig through this.
I mean, you,
far away from you?
you can't necessarily communicate with them.
Yeah.
Like, as soon as that thing's... You can still have him all over there, but you
Yeah.
just can't...
Communicate.
Should we have a
Okay.
quick look to see how deep this goes?
I reckon. To see how far you can get without having to dig.
Can I potentially pose a situation though?
Uh-huh.
We don't know what we're up against as of now.
This could turn into a big shit show.
Yeah, so we could just wait to see, because Eric can obviously. Eric, go invisible.
That's
Wait, where'd he go?
Exactly. So we could leave him here
Did you?
and see what he reports back, and that way we kind of one know what we're facing, and two, we also get paid from the ogres.
All right.
So Eric's keeping an eye out for whatever comes through the hole.
So we keep this dirt patch a secret, and we don't tell the owner, the establishment, about
think we
this clue,
I think we keep it under wraps for now.
and just come here tomorrow.
Just come back, yeah.
Yeah,
I
fuck
mean,
it.
if
No one
that's
else knows
okay
about
with
it.
you guys.
Sure. Does Eric? Can we speak? Can we speak to Eric?
Yeah, we played the cards before.
Eric's, yeah,
That's right. He speaks common.
I don't know if he speaks common.
but he understands.
He understands common.
Okay.
I spoke to Infernal.
Infernal, yeah.
All right. It's cool.
Oh no, infernal and common.
And common?
You
Okay.
can speak to him.
All right, Eric. Well, wherever you are, the notice board mentioned fiends, and seeing as you're fiendish, what are the telltale signs? I'm looking around because I don't read. What are the telltale signs of, fiendish activity? Do they leave certain traces of their, existence around?
Can he become uninvisible without me telling him to?
Yeah, he's got his own free will.
Yeah, cool.
Yeah. So,
You should fix that.
he chooses to remain invisible though, just 'cause why not?
It's funny.
He's invisible.
And you hear this little voice come from, like, behind you. And he goes, "No,
That is
When
the
we're
voice
brought
that
to this
way.
plane, we leave a smell of sulfur. But other than that, we just turn into a black puddle when we die.
Right.
So you can have the black puddles.
All right. Well, as as we're making our way through the city, if you notice any sort of sulfur or any fiendish people walking around, can you let us know? There's plenty of coin in it for us. And you,
Not too much coin in it for Eric, though.
there's some coin for you.
Whatever Ash wants.
Ash wants us to get paid.
It's still like midday, right?
yeah, so it's probably about, 1 o'clock, 2 o'clock now.
So do you want Eric to come back here at night time?
I feel like if we leave Eric in... Oh,
Well, it's midday.
Yeah.
It's mid-business
it
day.
seems like, as far as we're aware, like all the robberies, I guess, or thieving took place during the night, didn't they?
Seemed like it.
So yeah, we can always leave Eric here during the night, or even one of us here during the night, I suppose. Like the way I see it, there's obviously getting through. We're tunneling or whatever. We can either. I don't know, is everyone good at rigging up traps or things like that? We can rig a big net or something to fall, or
No, the only thing I could think of would be to hold the spear over and just wait for movement.
Can Ren, perhaps with the use of his Mold Earth spell, cantrip, finally dust some dirt just around that patch, just super finely, so that it may leave tracks.
What are you trying to do here?
oh, okay.
Trying to finely dust the dirt around that patch in the corner of the cellar.
So it's, if someone walks through it, it'll leave tracks.
Yes, basically. Like over the stone or whatever, like, because it was just a patch of dirt and then like regular flooring, right? Or was it all dirt flooring? And
All dirt flooring, and then as Dryfood basically walked onto it, she noticed like
There
her
was some
foot
give.
sunk just a little bit, exactly, and she was like, "Oh, that's strange."
Throw sand over all his produce, and then we'll know.
That's it.
Well, I suppose if it's over other dirt, it might not be super.
See, that's the weird thing as well. Like, it's already dirt, and
It's
there's
over
no
more
footprints.
dirt. It's all dirt.
I think we could just leave.
I feel like Eric's a good idea
Yeah.
to leave behind. I mean, we can go deal with the ogres now.
Yeah.
We might as well bring Eric with us because it seems like they're only getting robbed at night. And
seems
then
like we
at the
have
night we can
dynamite
reassess and possibly think of something else if we had like come up with another plan. Or but Eric, because he said that if he gets robbed again, that's pretty much going to put him out of business. And if we're not there to stop the robbery, and it's just Eric.
Okay. Yeah.
Just letting you guys know, just FYI, because I feel like you're trying to be helpful here, which is great. But I know the ogre minis I've just printed off, so we could potentially use them. But at the same time, don't know if we'd get to the fight with the ogres in this session if you decide to leave and go there. So if that's the thought process behind that, yeah, I'll just thought I'd let you know.
I mean,
Up
we
to-
could get to the
whatever you
ogres,
go,
but-
whatever the party wants to do,
My
go for it. But I'm just letting you
disappointment is
know.
immeasurable. My day is ruined.
I just want to let you know, like, it won't be as straightforward as just walk out to a field and fight some ogres.
Yeah, but I mean, you were talking about these ogre minis for like a while now, and I would like to just jump right into it. So
And not fight them the same.
yeah, not 5%. That's fine. If we don't go do these ogres, basically it means we wait around all day until night falls properly
That's
anyway,
true.
and then we got to deal with these things. We might as well.
You're talking about I can just go down this dirt hole now and we can just check it out.
We could do that.
That should
Tunnel
consider.
away then.
Yeah, do it.
Yeah?
I mean,
Lose you again.
Alright, alright.
obviously don't go too far. We don't. I imagine this tunnel is going to go somewhere, and I feel like it'll be easier because obviously you can't just dig through the dirt, right? You can move dirt around, but it has to go somewhere,
I can see how far.
and it's just going to ruin this.
See how far the disturbed earth goes.
Can you breathe down
No.
Yeah, so you have to excavate everything, and then it's going to. I mean, if you wanna, we can do that definitely, but I feel like it might be an easier time to
Tidy work.
get whoever comes out of the hole, as opposed to.
So we should come back at night and hide, maybe?
That's what I'm thinking. And then when they pop out, we get them.
Okay.
Sure.
Alright.
We could even chill out. What's this kind of like section out right outside the door currently? Like, is it like little tunnel area or like something or?
So it's like the cellar room, and then like a little tunnel, and then stairs up to like,
I feel like
up
if we
to
camp out
the first floor,
for the
ground
night,
floor.
like around kind of near this area, and we leave Eric inside the room, and if Eric notices something going off, you'll rush in.
And let's just hope that they try and steal stuff tonight.
Yeah, I mean, if we, I mean, even if it is like not tonight, if we back at the inn, we're only like what a minute walk to this place, 2 minutes.
Yeah.
You know, we could lay an ambush.
Yeah, it took you guys about 5 minutes to walk from the king's what did I call it?
Awesome.
The King's Castle.
Conquest.
The King's Conquest
Yeah.
to the Sun's Solace.
Yeah. So, I mean, you don't know how long they're going to take though to grab stuff though. So I mean, it'll take more than less than
I
5
think we
minutes.
hide
to be in there.
outside.
So I feel like if we hide outside this place, or even at the inn itself,
I
then
don't
we can
reckon
just
we need to hide. Because there was a guard outside. it
Yeah.
can just look like he hired 6 guards.
Yeah. Well, I mean, as long as whatever pops up in the room, we're able to be notified of that. We can burst in.
by Eric.
You know, I could probably dig myself into the floor.
Oh.
I like to.
They
Yes.
spring up from the floor, then you spring
Just
up
like
from the
land
floor.
shark it.
Well, the only reason I
The
said
two
Eric,
nostrils coming out of the dirt and the little eye ridges.
the only reason I said Eric was because there's that mental link to Ash, and we, like, as soon as there's something going on, he just gives a heads up.
True.
Even if you want to just have a couple of drinks, whatever, at this inn tonight, and just kind of be in the space, and as soon as something goes off, we're right down there. We can find out what's going on.
Okay.
Good idea.
Let's do
Yeah.
Shall we
Yeah.
tell the cook our plan?
No worries. So you guys head back up then. You find Butch in the kitchen, just chopping up various vegetables and putting them in like a boiling pot. And he goes, "Did you find anything?"
Well, yeah, we did. We found a patch of loose dirt on the floor. We imagine that whatever's going into grab your shit is tunneling up and then tunneling back out.
Oh, so we've got a digger.
We've got a digger. So our plan currently is to a bit of a stakeout. We've got means to observe the contents of the room, and if somebody comes in to disturb it, we'll rush in, apprehend the thief.
Sounds good by me. So where do you plan on doing this stakeout?
Well, I mean, if we're even just at the inn tonight or whatever, we can keep eyes on the room. We have means. I don't want to go into it, but we can keep an eye on the room while we're up here.
Hey, your business is your business.
Secrets
But
of the
by
trade.
all means, you guys want to hang around, have some drinks, put some money in my pocket, that would be great.
How long has it been since the last the thieving?
Oh, about 4 days ago, I think.
So the chances of it happening tonight are rather high, in your opinion?
Usually, like I said, it's usually about a week before he comes back, but
How many days in a week?
probably
10.
7.
7 or 8.
10.
I'm not going to, reinvent the wheel here, you know?
How does time work in your
There's 50 hours in a day.
Yeah, that's it. There's 50 hours a day, there's 32 seconds in a minute. So
we're particularly close to a black hole, so...
yeah, that's it. The time dilation is just all over the place. But yeah, so he's like, it's usually another couple of days before he pops up again, but...
We can keep an eye on things, it's fine. It's just... like to be prepared.
If nothing happens tonight, then we have an area to go look in.
True. Yeah, I mean...
I just really hope you guys can get him before he takes the produce again. Because like I said, after this hit, I don't know if I'll be able to pay this month's, rent, so...
Do I believe him? That this is really
Ooh, it's
Roll
borderline?
insight.
Borderline breaking point? 18.
We might be stumbling into a
18. So it's so you get the idea that it's not going to be breaking him financially. Like, he probably has a little bit more left in him than he's letting on, but you also see that the reason why he's kind of pushing this urgency is because he is just damn tired of whatever is taking his produce. It's been going on for a hot minute and he's fucking sick of it.
Fair enough.
That means we can fleece him for more money.
We can, without guilt. We were going to do it anyway, but with guilt.
Now we can do it without guilt.
We'll also fleece whatever's taking everything for money. We'll shake them down.
Yes.
The bodies. Cool. Alright, let's walk to the farmers, I guess.
Yeah, so we kill some ogres.
Now,
Alright.
quickly check with Eric.
Yeah.
You are alright with staying here the night, right? But I don't want anyone else to hear, because I do want to look like I
Probably
have
mentally
control.
link with him, right?
Yeah, mentally link with him.
Okay, alright, you're going to mentally link with him. And so what are you asking again?
You were alright with staying here the night, right?
Jesse.
In this small little dungeon surrounded by fresh food and
He's got to eat
I get to hang out by myself? Yeah, no, this is great.
Cool.
Take as long as you like.
Cool. You let me know if you ever get to a point where there's something you don't want to know.
I'll let you know.
And he like flies. Oh, you don't see him because he's still invisible. But yeah,
You could feel him.
yeah, that's it.
Jesse, dead.
I'm going to, in Infernal, talk to Eric as well,
Okay.
and just ask him real quick. Hey, Eric. Now that we're in a town, I feel like a little thing who's invisible do pretty good at collecting coins, as it were.
I like where this is
I
going.
feel like if we have a night or two in the future, would you be against sneaking away, possibly without Ash's knowledge, to get some coin? And I'm more than happy to let you in on that.
Scorch, my friend, this sounds like an absolute banger of a night. But I do believe Ash would be more inclined to join us.
Alright, cool.
Many... What's it? Many slight hands make easy work. That's where I was going. Anyway,
That's what I'm thinking. Just, don't tell Rin.
Your secret's safe with me.
Cool.
The moral centre of our party.
Make a perception check to see if you heard that.
It's all in Infernal. You can't speak Infernal.
Oh no, she can't. Alright, yeah, no.
I'm just staring at the wall going, wow, wow, wow. But you're like doing the hand motions, like. Give my buddies.
Alright, so
Cool.
what are you guys doing
We're
next?
gonna head on out, eh?
Wait, so we're not staying overnight?
Do we?
I mean,
coming back.
it's midday at this point.
And it's
Okay.
a sleeping area.
Cool.
Would you like to actually go to the farmers, since we have all day, or do you want to go to something that would pay us more?
Let's do the ogres.
Ogres.
Well, I mean, if we get involved in like a big, complicated quest that spans a couple of days, I mean, we need to be back here to kind of keep an eye on this.
So just a quick
True.
So just a quick, we go in, we slap some ogres,
Yep.
20-minute
adventure.
in, out, 20-minute adventure, that's it.
Cool.
Cool.
So we end up in fucking murder around or some shit.
Would I know anything about things
3 months later.
from study?
Give me a history check. What do you want to know exactly?
I guess what they look like, if they...
Well, fiends are demons.
Yeah.
So
Demons and devils.
Give me, devils. So, give me a history check.
Devils.
Nope, 8.
8 total. Yeah, you just know they're devils, demons. You know they come in various shapes and sizes and various powers as well. You know there are some that just like to cause mischief, and there are some that can be world-ending. It's a hell of a it's a hell of a plane to.
As we walk through the town, I'm just
It's a hell
going
of
to
a
keep
plane.
an eye out. I guess because I don't really know what they look like, I'd be more trying to keep an ear out, see if anyone's talking about them.
Cool.
Give me a perception check.
That's a good point. Are there many other tieflings in this city?
Dirty 20.
Dirty 20. You concentrate and you listen and you hear the noises of the city, carts being pulled, people chattering, and you hear like people laughing, but then you hear this laughter that sounds not quite human.
Can I see who it's coming from?
Ha 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 ha.
It's coming from Scorch.
You can't see where it's coming from, but you can kind of tell. Like, so you guys would have left. You guys would have left here by now. So you would have been sort of walking through down this way, and as you're sort of walking through, you can hear it from around that direction. So
Jousting ring.
this
That
direction.
giant quarter of the city.
Yeah. So to your left, you can hear it just coming from to the left. You can't.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Cool. So you guys continue on to the ogre quest.
Great.
Ogres.
Cool. So how many tieflings are there in the city? Like, do I
Oh.
see any of them? Like, do I know?
Yeah,
any
you've seen a couple around.
Yeah. So I'm not just the only one.
No.
Alright,
Yeah, no. There's a couple of tieflings, but you haven't seen any with like an arcane focus in between their horns like you do. So
I'm fancy. I'm a fancy bitch.
you still kind of stand out in that aspect. Yeah.
Cool. Alright. As long as like there's not like this fiend activity and I'm like the only tiefling in town, then everyone's
Yeah.
like, there he is.
Oh.
Is this the culture capital that you were talking about?
No, that's Venturous. That's my
Okay.
town. That's the next big city over.
But this is like a big city.
Yeah, this is the big city. I think it's the biggest city in the capital, isn't it? Well, in the continent, really. Is this the biggest? This is the biggest city in Votor?
Yeah.
Do we?
Dry food.
Not by much, but yeah, it is the
I
biggest.
think the guys here might know something more about that gadget
They
on your
might know
hip.
how to make bullets for me.
They might. It's a big place. They're pretty
Ooh.
fancy here.
When we get a spare minute, I want to go looking. Where do I
Sort that
go?
out.
The metal shop? Gun shop?
True, but it's easy to do shopping if you have gold.
Oh, yeah.
It's just like a
That
thatched
sounds like a
inn
new
that just says guns in it.
It is a big problem. Yes, I need more gold.
Muskets and balls.
That's
Muskets and balls.
I feel like Scorch's whole story would be wrapped up nicely. We just like had a bunch of money.
10,000.
Yeah, for like 632 gold pieces
To be exact.
to be exact.
Is that what you're
No
sitting on
silver.
now?
No, that's what I need to be sitting on.
Oh, really?
Otherwise, I lose my head.
Only 600?
No, 10,632.
Oh, okay, right. Yeah, no. Otherwise, yeah.
Yeah, that's how deep in the debt I am.
Yeah, shit, man.
You
So-
don't work that off.
I'm trying.
This ogre job
Ow,
seems a bit...
Don't you have like 6 days left to give it to her as well?
no, I've got like
A year?
most of the year.
Okay.
Oh.
For some reason, I remember
Yeah, I thought
being
it was
6
pretty
days,
much
like
up,
pretty
yeah.
close.
No,
Oh, no, I
like
said he had a year.
he lost the those tapestries on that job. Got the shit kicked out of him. Rin saved his life. They went back to Venturus and was like, "Hey, I fucked up." He's like, "Cool, get the fuck out of town."
And
that's
was
where he
that
went straight.
6
He went
days
straight to.
ago?
When we were on the boat, he was...
Or like 6 months ago?
All bruised
No,
up.
when he left the boat originally in like episode 1, he was all bruised up from that
Oh.
shit kicking.
Yeah.
Oh, so that happened really.
Yeah, it happened very recently.
Okay.
So that's why he's very like, let's not go to Venturus because if I go back there within like the same month,
Yeah.
Another beating.
yeah.
Yeah.
And we're in Ventura.
This one,
now.
today.
No, we're in
Veritas
Veritas
Nimbre.
which is pretty like probably the closest city, big city to Venturus.
He looks like a brain.
Cool. So you guys eventually walk
Scorched
out of the city gates, and you sort of start walking around the sort of small farming community that are outside the walls there. And eventually you come across the farm that you're looking for, which on the sign said, come speak to Gunther at Gunther's farm.
Gunta?
Gunther,
Gunta?
G-U-N-T-A.
Gunter.
However you want to pronounce it.
Well, I was picturing
Thanks, Rach.
Gunta from Friends.
Gunter.
Gunter.
You know, the
But yeah.
No Gunter.
So yeah, you walk up and you see this little farmstead, and plastered across the top of the fence is Gunther's farm. Gunther.
Alright.
Okay, so let's go say hello to Gunta.
Alrighty, you guys walk in, and you see this guy, sort of older guy with like sort of leathered skin and
Leg chucks.
calluses around his hands and stuff like that. And he's actually sitting at a table and just like eating a bowl of sort of what seems like some sort of porridge, but it's not porridge. It's
Kind of farmer
something.
gruel.
Yeah.
Yo,
He goes,
classic Cargill, thank you.
hello there. What do you need, friends?
Location of these ogres you want killed.
Oh, shit. Yeah. All right. Please, come in. And he so leads you into his house, and he goes, "Yeah, no, these bastard fat fucks have been ruining our livestock and tearing up our fields for months now. they every night they're coming through and they're taking out chickens and they're stealing whole pigs. And I don't know what the cause is, but we've never had it this bad before. We've never had this many, this consistently. It just every single night something has gone missing, and we know they're ogres because we can see their tracks in the fields. They're massive, and it just. There's been a couple sightings as well. We've tried to, obviously they're ogres, so we can't, do much in regards to fighting them off. But we try and scare them away. But
What about the city guard? Surely this falls under their
Jurisdiction.
purview, yeah.
I mean, they unless it's trying to get in the city gate, they don't really care.
Right.
They're not going to get themselves killed for some poor little farmer who lives outside the walls. You know what I mean?
Classic City
Well,
Watch.
where else does the bloody food come from? Am I right?
Well, this is exactly it.
That's right. We'll be able to sort it for you.
But yeah, if you guys can, well, actually, I mean, we give some food, but a lot of the food actually comes is carted in from Venturers, but that's another. Anyways,
So
Fine fruit and vegetables out there.
yeah, well, so fucking fine they won't buy any of ours.
Sauce bud.
The Venturous label is just everyone wants to.
They're paying for the brand.
Yeah.
It's like everyone in Rimbre has like an Apple phone. he's trying to sell Samsung. Like, come on guys, buy my Android.
what if Samsung wants to sponsor one day?
Or Apple. We're
we're
happy
kidding.
to have either
We'll
of
do
you guys.
both.
Yep.
I have an
Actually-
S21 Ultra.
No roll, it's good.
Now that you mention it, I'm kind of hungry. Do you have any fruit and vegetables from Venturers?
Did you just ask the...
Is that a serious question, lady?
Yeah.
No. No, I don't.
Don't antagonise Gunter.
So,
I wasn't trying to.
Just completely socially unaware.
so these tracks the ogres have left. Have you tracked them down? You've followed where they're going, or you usually have tracks? Do you know roughly the direction?
We don't go chasing them.
Last known location, please.
I mean, I like my head on my shoulders. We've already lost one of the stable boys.
Oh my god, really?
And you're
Yeah.
only offering
They've-
50
they've
gold
killed
as a
people?
reward?
They've killed people.
Well, yeah. Well, he tried to stop them, didn't he?
Oh no.
I mean,
Exactly.
I get it.
Mistake.
But Jake was never really that smart. So.
Classic Jake.
Oh, Jack.
Listen, luckily for you, we are trained professionals.
Yeah, bloody look like it. I'm so happy that you're here.
Cool. We'll have this whole problem wrapped up in no time.
Brilliant.
So you just point us in the right direction. We'll take care of the rest for you.
Well, they seem to like my chickens the most.
Wonderful. We'll start there.
So, like I said, I don't know where they go. We're not looking for a fight. We just want our chickens to
But
stay.
you said you found these tracks.
in
we
our
can,
hands.
We can start there. We can follow them back to wherever the hell they came from.
Oh yeah, sure. By all means, go for it.
How many chickens do you have left?
Only half a dozen now. I used to have bunches.
Should we take one in case we need to use it as like a trap to ambush them? Maybe borrow a chicken?
I mean, we have my sheep. We have battle sheep.
Oh, we have battle sheep. Don't worry. I'm good chickens.
Battle sheep.
He's
Battle
Sounds-
sheep.
That is battle sheep. Battle sheep, say hello to farmer.
Bear.
That's funny.
Battleship.
Battle sheep can't talk.
I can talk about.
What does
What,
Battleship?
really?
What does
I don't
Battleship
know
have to
what
say?
you're
Oh,
That's right. You can do what everyone can do, which is talk
Talk
at
to the
plants, but they can't talk back. It's hilarious, but they understand you.
Maybe.
Apparently.
Yeah.
Battleship, this is Farmer. He's trying to say to Letty.
Jesus.
Could we potentially disguise ourselves as chickens?
I can potentially make myself look like a humanoid chicken, which would be
Oh, I don't want to say that.
Terrifying.
Behold Plato's man. Featherless.
I
Like,
could conjure up some weird shit, definitely, but
hear me out though. Like, wouldn't an ogre want a giant chicken as opposed to a
What's that race?
chicken?
Paracopra.
Aarakocra.
You know what? As
Baked.
that shit is
Does-
insane as that idea sounds, you might
Don't
be
you have
onto
claws for
something.
feet?
Huh? What? What?
Are your feet claws?
Yeah.
You also have the boots here.
Oh, yeah, we
Boots,
also have
good baby.
those.
Does anyone have any?
My feet
friends?
might resemble a large chicken.
Exactly. Wouldn't
Just
it?
like a slightly larger chicken.
Wouldn't an ogre want a really large
I
chicken?
feel like ogres would want just a small.
You have an extra. No, your feet are thicker and like you have
Yeah,
an extra
yeah,
appendage.
thicker, but yeah.
I feel like
Bigger pads.
we've got a
Yeah,
sheep, and that seems like we should be plenty. We just have a sheep out in the
Yeah.
wild. Ogres are like, oi, and then
Jurassic Park this shit. Oh,
Yeah.
that was a goat.
Yeah.
same thing basically.
Basically, sheep's up for it.
Yeah.
And is sheep up for it? Actually,
Sheep has
don't
no idea
ask
what's
him.
going on.
Yeah.
Sheep has no idea what's going on. He was just like, oh, farmer, hello.
Nice.
Would you like
Please remove the sacks.
help
Please
us
remove the
save this
sacks.
farmer's life?
Yeah, exactly.
That's what I thought.
Yeah,
Man, I love battle sheep.
No idea how. Enough, man. Stop.
Cool.
Jesse. Enough.
For those of you who are
Dragon.
looking our
You
DMs,
sunk my battle sheep.
Okay, cool. So what are you guys doing then?
Alright, well, I reckon we go check out this chicken coop.
That's
And
alright.
we'll check out these tracks and.
Alrighty. Alright, cool. No worries. He's still sitting at his table, like, eating his slop. And, he goes, chicken coop's out there.
Cool.
And he just points out.
Quicker we get this done, quicker we get back in the city, behind these walls, and, back to a pub.
right?
You guys walk outside of his homestead, and you sort of look across the way, and you can see like a fenced area where there's like chickens who are kind of like just moseying around, and there's a couple of roosts, I guess. What do you call those? Like chicken coops.
Yeah,
Like a couple of coops like raised off the ground and stuff like that. And you see one of them's actually been like crushed a little bit. Yeah, one of them's like partially
Emotionally
broken.
crushed.
Yeah,
Oh my
emotionally
God.
crushed.
Oh, I thought you were talking about the
Beautiful.
chicken. One of the chickens is a bit crushed.
Are there tracks leading away from the crushed chicken house?
Yeah, so you guys walk up and you see footprints, large footprints of what you would guess is an ogre. And you see also as well, you see like footprints leading away from where like this wooden fence all of a sudden stops and it looks like it's been broken and then like wires just been put in place. Just like a quick fix. And
That wire.
you see these footprints leading off towards the river.
I'm pretty good at tracking things. We could just find the ogres.
That seems like the way to go, especially if we're trying to get back in time to keep an eye on this storehouse.
Yeah.
I reckon we take the fight to the ogres, give them a good blapping, and blap.
Come back.
Yeah.
Cool.
I've heard you say this word a few times today, Scorch, but I've never heard that sound being made when you actually use your magic.
Blap. Blap.
Ready?
Well,
This
because
is-
the normal sound I make is it's like a whoosh, and then there's a lot of like screaming, and I don't really want to.
Use minor illusion every time you.
Yeah.
It's just you saying it.
People screaming and burning and like.
I use my illusion to make a magical blap sound. It's more fun if you were to throw in a conversation like I'm dying from fire. It's
Less fun.
It would be a more accurate.
blapping noise is kind of what magic missile makes.
You do really well at those travelling fairs, that entertain children.
I would.
Wonderful.
I'm an entertaining person. Kids love me.
Yeah.
Well, I see it now. It's water glassing into a bard.
I'll teach the kids to do magic tricks.
I'm changing my name to Yasmir.
Just have magic in your blood, kids. It's not that hard.
Yeah, that's it. If
be magical.
you glue these scales to your skin, you
Oh my
can
god! I should not be charging kids at all. The moment someone's like, "Oh my god, Scorch!"
come on, is that what your parents gave you?
Oh jeez.
So can I get a survival check from you, please, Ash?
Oh, you should guidance and someone should have.
Is that something I can go?
Yes, you can guidance everybody.
I will
You can
assist
guidance anybody as long as you
Ash.
touch them.
It's a 3.
Can I get advantage for assistance?
Are you all there assisting?
Who else has
6
proficiency in
times
We're all watching
advantage.
we know there are ogres about, watching our back.
Who else has proficiency in survival?
I got +2, that's it.
I got +7.
It's
Okay, so the help action for me is like a funny one, right?
Scorch hates going
So
out
like,
of town.
if it's a help action to lift something, that makes sense. You can give like one person advantage, right? Because you're physically helping them. But for perception-based checks,
Okay.
Okay.
it's
I
like
would say 10.
Well,
10.
It's an extra set of eyes.
I'll have a look to see if there are any other clues other than the footprints.
okay, alrighty. Alright, actually, yeah. No, yeah, you can have advantage to it, yeah.
Can I also just get Eric to fly really high up and do like a
Isn't
scan?
Eric in the...
No, because it's midday. We didn't leave him in the cellar.
Yeah.
Scan the area to see.
Yeah, give
If you can
Eric a
see-
perception check. Do you want to roll again? Because
What's his
advantage.
perception?
Hold on.
Probably
Can I
terrible.
guide her this time?
Oh yeah, can I just guidance myself?
Nims is still the greatest.
Oh, yeah, guys.
Oh, you want to guide me?
Sure. I'm unlimited.
Oh, okay.
Oh, that's
all right.
cool.
Is it? What are you talking about?
That's not
How was that cocked?
Alright. No,
Push the whole thing
okay,
over.
so you're able to follow the footsteps. What did you get in total? Let's find out, shall we? 19. What's that for?
Oh,
Guidance.
that's okay.
No, go.
So
you already got it.
1926.
Jesus Christ. Yeah, no problem at all. Even in the dim light, you don't have dark vision.
We might fight
still
these
not an
ogres
issue.
this session yet.
You can see these big ogreish footprints leading away from the farm.
Ooh.
Stop it. This is not an ASMR podcast.
Does
I mean, there's so
not
many
yet.
carrots here.
Crunch.
Eric see anything?
Roll for Eric.
Ooh, hold on. I gotta check what his perception score
Was
is.
it natural 18? Yeah, he sees it.
Yeah, he sees him.
He sees him as
Cool.
well.
Guys. He is. They are. Which way are they?
They're heading this way.
Oh my god, we can see them.
So they'll be heading that way towards the river.
What's perception again?
Wisdom.
Wisdom.
Wait, so the ogres are on the shore and they're heading towards the river,
They're like
away from us.
The
emerging.
footsteps are, yeah.
Oh, okay. I thought you meant the ogres themselves. I'm like, fuck.
Okay.
Oh.
No.
So what are they doing so close?
So
You guys only just found the tracks and
Alright,
are
cool.
following them.
And they go to the river.
And they're
they
heading towards the river.
Stop at the river?
They stop at the river.
Cool.
So they're currently stopped at the river.
The footsteps?
Yeah.
Not the ogres.
So
Well, they
we
go
don't
into
see
the
ogres.
water and then we can no longer see
You
the
just said
footsteps.
Eric saw the ogres.
No.
No,
No,
Footsteps.
that's...
Oh.
said he saw.
That's right, I was confused as well.
I wanted him to fly high enough to see if he sees. So
Well-
he just sees footsteps.
Oh, right.
So he's doing like a bird's eye view scan of like the entire.
Probably good idea to
How high
have
is he flying up?
As high as he can fly with a 19
How
perception.
far can you see? Let's
3,000
work this
feet up.
out.
How far away can he be from you and you can still mind on with him?
Is it 3 miles?
He can just come back down.
True. He has a flying speed of what?
Treaty
Like,
knowledge.
What? He has dark vision, doesn't he? But only
Yeah.
60 feet.
He
And he
has,
goes all the way up there. It doesn't have dark vision.
He has.
isn't it daytime? Oh wait, no, it's
It's dim time.
Yeah, yeah. So dim time.
White
It's
tree.
dim time! I love that.
Vision
time, boys.
up to 120 feet.
Okay. I will say he can't. He doesn't see the ogres, but what he does see is footprints on the other side of the river.
Okay.
Oh.
Ooh. Whereabouts is it, like, going in a direct line, or is it they've hidden it somewhere?
No, so it's kind of like the footprints sort of come out this way,
Yep.
stop at the river, and then they pick up again here.
Okay, cool.
So
Should we wade across the river? Or
Absolutely
across
not.
the
We're
bridge?
going to go across the
Can we
bridge.
just go
Like
across the
actual
stairs?
civilized
Just
people,
like
mates.
the
Well, yeah, because the Eric would have seen the bridge, right? As well.
yeah,
We can all see
Okay.
the bridge.
yeah.
So
You know
we
what?
can't see the bridge.
You know
I
when?
mean, imagine there'd be lights on the bridge. Why
Yeah.
wouldn't it be lit up?
Would we be able to?
Yeah, there'll be torches and stuff on the bridge. You'll be able,
We
you'll be
would've
able to
seen
see
it when we
the
left
bridge
the
from.
game.
Okay. All right.
Also, we
Guys,
would have left from that entrance to get outside.
Oh yeah. Yeah, true.
where is the farm?
You came out of this entrance and then went bang. Oh, hello, Gunter. What's up with your farming friends?
Oh, okay.
And then you went this way, and then it was like, oh, all right, let's go this way.
Okay.
So we'll take the bridge.
We'll take the bridge, guys.
Take the bridge.
Footsteps go here. Let's go across the bridge and then
Okay.
get them.
Get it.
Go have a look.
Alright.
Alright,
Let's go, girls.
You guys walk back up to the bridge. You walk over it.
How
around,
recent are these tracks from your 26th fucking tracking?
and you follow Eric until he points out the footprints to you guys again. And give me. So who's going to be following them again?
I think all of us are following them.
Yeah. So
Who's leading
the way?
You.
You and who?
Anyone else want to help?
I'll go and I'll guide myself.
Alrighty, nice. Give us a roll.
Same.
So you want 2 separate rolls?
Oh
yeah, you both have guidance.
Guidance.
Can you get 2 different guidances at one time? That's a
No.
7.
9.
No, hang on. Guidance is concentration as well.
9 plus
Yeah, it is.
2. 11.
Ooh. 8 plus 7.
15.
15
Plus a D4.
That's
I gotta do it again. No, right.
2.
Damn.
Piece of shit. What's that? 17 total.
17 total, yeah.
Cool. No worries. Yeah. So you guys managed to keep on top of the tracks. You don't lose your way at all, and it sort of walks you through sort of this kind of like bush area a little bit, and then you
Right to the outback.
You cross the sort of cobbled path, and then pick up the tracks again on the other side, and you guys probably walk for about 20-30 minutes before you sort of come over this small crest, and in the valley of that crest is 3 ogres.
Oh, just there?
Just
chilling.
Just chilling, sleeping. They're like, yeah, they're all sleeping. One of them's just sort of laying backwards on the floor. The other one's sort of like propped up against a rock. And the other one's sort of like just lying on his side, like drooling a little bit. And they're all just like...
Where are the chickens?
In their bellies.
You see bones and like a burnt out campfire.
Do we black them in secret, or do we...
It's actually them in secret, otherwise...
I
we'll get
say we
confused.
creep right up and stab it.
We all get attack rounds.
Just an
I mean, not
ambush.
attack rounds.
I don't think anyone's
surprise
really-
rounds.
Who's the stealthiest?
Eric.
Aside from Eric.
I'm also pretty stealthy, but sometimes I roll really crap.
I'm also really good at fighting from a good
I'm
distance.
the least stealthy.
I got
I have disadvantage in stealth.
I also
+5 to
Everyone has
stealth.
disadvantage.
everyone in armor.
But
Everyone in heavy armor.
Ryan, have you?
Yeah, you
yes.
get chainmail.
Chainmail?
yeah.
Yeah.
No. I haven't had to make a stealth check.
Chainmail specifically, you just goes shoot, shoot, shoot as you
Yeah.
walk.
We could
So-
remove the chainmail.
I'm very stealthy, but I can also just attack from far away.
Well, they're asleep.
Yeah, so
Kill them
it's
in this.
the best time to attack.
We could try and ask them
It just
to
seems
move on.
so.
But look how ugly they are.
They killed a
And
stable
look
boy,
at all
Rin.
of the chickens.
And the stable boy.
And the stable boy,
I
yeah.
could try
Frank
and
or
go,
whatever his Frank.
try and go talk to them,
Frank
and then if
Jenkins.
they don't want to move, we can all
Jenkins.
just...
We could try the intimidation
Yeah.
thing, like, we found you, you better not come back or we'll
Yeah,
kill
we'll lose our
all of you.
surprise element.
You know, we've
Yes.
been
Let's just throw an axe at it.
hungry
Right now.
before. You know what
You just
Scorch is
control
like when he hasn't eaten in 5 hours.
But I feel like they
Like 3
have
hours.
eaten it.
Scorch steals stuff all the time.
Hey!
Why don't you send Eric in?
All the time?
But they killed the stable boy.
If we hold
Scorch
others,
hasn't killed anyone for snacks yet. Sorry, John.
Alright, since you're having this conversation about
Listen, they died suspiciously.
60 feet away from these ogres, can I have a stealth check from everyone, please?
So here we go.
Me as well? I was going to say let's one out.
This one now.
Was that disadvantage?
Alright,
I'm going to sit this roll out.
here we go. Sneaky boys.
Do I have my dice?
Yeah, that's good.
I got 5.
Okay, not terrible.
13.
That's a
Not better than me.
15.
13. 13 plus 2, 15 is my lowest at disadvantage.
That's
What have you done?
Every time I roll stealth, I roll like absolute shit.
You're not a cleric anymore.
Just
man.
roll high.
What are you doing?
Cleric's not even worse for
Cleric was worse for. I'm actually stealthy. That's it.
I got the star!
Oi. You got 8?
Did
Fuck
you
yeah, I got
guidance
9.
yourself?
I did
So
not
what did everyone
guidance
get
myself.
again?
9.
9,
15.
15,
13.
13.
Yeah, 15.
I also got a 15 at disadvantage. Stealthy boys.
8.
I do armor.
5.
Yeah. Trademark.
I'm just gonna throw
For
my
some
axe
reason I
right
pictured
now.
you like
What did you get?
5.
Oh.
Just drive 3 up and just bang!
Point blank, just
Dryfo is just like.
Lowers the gun.
he tried to.
Dryfo is like just not really whispering like you guys are. It's just talking out of normal.
Let's kill them now!
Fuck up, Dryfo. And you see one of them kind of like. And like rolls over to the other side. Stage whispers goes.
I'm just gonna like mime, like throwing my axe, just like, yes, yes.
Maybe.
How far apart from each other are they?
About 10 feet, 15 feet.
From placement wise, are they within 5 feet of each other?
No.
Guys, it just seems so mean. We don't know anything about them, and we're gonna kill them while they're asleep.
Would you
Yes.
want to wake them up and ask them?
Yeah, you could
I
do that.
kind of do.
Oh my
Well,
God.
look, guys, we've
Fresh.
This
done
is
dumber things.
whisper.
Yeah, we
We're
could.
not gonna talk to the ogre.
I mean, we could talk to the ogres, and if it goes
Okay.
wrong, I mean,
Then you can, like that.
then we can really dish it out to him.
At least
I'm
we
gonna hide in the
tried.
trees. You can do that.
Yeah.
I say we kill one of them
Besides,
so they know we're
If
serious.
Rin gets up nice and close and chats with them, she does her best damage up close anyway. She'll be in their face, and
But we missed the element of surprise.
We could.
I do like
kill
the element of
Rin
surprise.
does, you guys don't.
We could try and kill one of them.
We could all.
Although they look big, it'd be
I feel like they
You
probably
guys
isn't the
aren't
more reason
stealthy
if we
at
could kill
hiding,
them.
though.
I would go.
I mean, at that point, you just go.
Okay.
All my
Well,
damage
might
is
as well,
down
eh?
close.
1, 2, 3, like that.
Well, did you guys want to? Are you ranged?
No.
Are you ranged?
Has a gun.
Or do you want to hide with me?
I will
and
hide
Go talk.
close to you, I suppose, but not the same spot.
No, not with me.
Yeah.
With me.
With me!
Like
I'm
you
with
and I
you.
will hide.
I'm with you.
Giants.
They're like a break.
I feel like
They're not like.
if we were to
Do you wanna
hide,
see?
that seems the most noble of things to do.
Large giant.
Is they large?
They are large size creatures.
Is we medium?
We're medium.
And I'm
They
small.
big.
Yeah.
I'm only teeny tiny.
Besides, if we're firing from range anyway, we'll have disadvantage because they're lying down.
Yeah. So we can hide and wait for them to do the talking.
Yeah, and if things go bad,
I
we
could
fuck them up.
cast Fairy fire on them, and then we have it.
Absolutely, yeah, that's a thing.
Now, will Fairy Fire light multiple of them up or just one?
Just one.
Isn't it an AoE sort of thing?
Yeah, I thought it was an
Is
AoE. Fairy Fire.
Leo's handbook.
I thought it was like a
pretty sure
15-foot
it's one
cone or
creature.
something.
Fairy
Yeah, it's a save and then a
Guy
single
Fieri.
Each object in a 20-foot cube.
Oh.
makes the save.
It's a 60-foot range though to be casted.
So you can get 2 of them.
Yeah.
That's definitely.
If they fail a dex save, which I don't think would be too dexterous.
Alright,
If
do
they're
you wanna
asleep.
go
If they're
chat?
asleep, it'd be an auto fail.
Yeah.
And how long
Could
does it
just
last?
cast fairy fire
Yeah,
on them
I can just
now.
cast Fairy Fire now,
Look.
and then we're prepared.
How long does it last though?
It lasts for 10 minutes, I
Look.
think.
If we're going to try and talk to him, Rin, and that's your heart set,
Light them the fuck up.
let's
before we talk
not light them up first because
Oh, but then they auto fail if we light them up now.
if someone casts a spell on me while I'm sleeping, I'm waking up and I'm gonna be pissed.
to them. True.
I
Good-
kind of
good way to
expect
wake
them to
them
be
up.
pissed anyway.
And
well,
they-
Yeah,
We need to wake them up
we
anyway.
tried to wake you up, but like,
This was to wake you up.
do you want to look? Do you want to? Up to you.
you
you
want
wanna
to
chat
talk
with
to
them?
him, you gotta do the talking.
Will you come with me?
Yes.
You down in front?
Yes.
Cool. I'll be right
I will
behind you, like a good
Yeah, stay back.
50 feet away.
50 feet.
1 minute?
Yeah.
I'll
1
wait
minute
till they're
duration.
awake then, maybe.
Are you coming with us?
Yeah,
Down the front?
Cool.
Um,
We'll split up and hide in different
in the
trees,
trees.
pretty much.
How far away is
Well, like behind a tree.
Cool.
Oh,
So,
Eric will follow them invisibly.
alrighty. No worries. So, let me just. You know what? Fuck, we'll leave that.
But fuck it.
So, you guys are going up to talk to them?
Yes.
No worries.
Before you head off,
At half pace.
I'm gonna bring him close and be like, "Hey, this is fucking nuts. Just so you're aware. But good luck, I guess. You got this."
Thank
I'm
you.
gonna tap her and be like, I think this is dumb, but I'm gonna cast guidance.
Me too. Guidance.
Alright. Cool. So you guys approach, you walk up to the camp. Are you being stealthy at all?
Yes.
Or
Oh,
should we try and announce our arrival?
bang pots and pans on our way in.
Very far.
Very far away.
Cool. So you guys kind of like announce yourselves.
Before we do,
Oh.
verify cost and action. Should I do it before we might be in combat?
What's the... Let's make a signal. So that if one of
Oh,
us,
yeah.
like, puts our arms up or something, you just do it.
Okay.
So...
just start flailing your arms about.
I'm
Have you-
in the
Have you cast Fairy Fire before?
Yes,
Yeah.
Yes.
on the sheet.
Oh, yeah, that's
She
right.
made a Santa, remember?
That was
Dancing Lights.
Yeah, that was.
Ah,
Oh, yeah.
Could you, if you're freaking out, just put both hands up and back away. Not enough to get hit, but enough to let us know that you're freaking out. And
I
then
feel like maybe
attack.
wiggle your hands. So just because it may be like, you
Spirit
know,
fingers.
if you throw your hands up, it could be like, "Hey, I'm coming in peace," and then we immediately fireball the shit.
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah,
so,
you guys wait for our signal.
yeah. So
So one of these.
give them some of these little
Jazz
shit hands.
hands.
Yeah.
Shake hands.
Or like-
Okay.
Yeah. Just the.
Just start dancing.
Arms will pull out his dick.
Alrighty.
Nice.
Cool. So you guys, so it's Rin, Armus, and Ren.
We're gonna have drive through in there as well.
Actually,
Or?
Yeah, I'll be with you guys.
Actually, can I retcon and say, Armus, can you cast a light if you guys are freaking out? Because I can't see.
No, that's a good point.
Is it done
I
already?
wouldn't have.
That's an action for him.
I wouldn't have.
Guidance.
Yeah.
So steady, it would make him quite a target.
You
How
can
long
cast
does guidance
dancing
last?
lights.
Yeah,
Guidance lasts
I'll
a
dancing
minute.
lights
Minute?
if we have an issue.
Right, so as we're approaching, I'll guidance. Cool.
Cool. So yeah, you rock up, you announce yourselves, and like one of the ogres that's like sleeping closest to you, he's like on his back, arms up over his head, and he's just like, you see like a snot bubble, like just
Oh, nice.
out in the end.
So cartoonish, like.
Anime style.
exactly. And you guys kind of
Hello.
what are you doing in my camp? And like gets up
What?
and like immediately picks up his club and starts running towards you.
Whoa, we just want to talk to you.
Well,
Yeah.
Are we rolling in
negotiations
right
for
now?
short.
At this point, like the other two are getting up. Roll a persuasion check.
We could have killed you, but we wanted to talk to you first.
Ren's gonna go big
Yeah.
behind her.
Was that a 4?
Yep. +4 plus guidance. That's a 9.
Doesn't even think about it.
Wait, stop.
Nothing can kill Olga. And
Oh my
yeah, you guys would be rolling initiative.
Wait, can I cast command?
You lose your guidance.
Alright.
Stop and listen. Oh
Yeah?
no, it's one word.
Can I also try yelling stop
There's 3 of them.
in?
Oh, they're all sprinting towards us.
Yeah.
Yeah, the other 2 got up when the first one started yelling and saw him running over, and then they joined basically.
Waiting for jazz hands.
So yeah, there's 3 of them. Like one's gonna get there first, and the other 2 are gonna.
Are you within 30
In
feet?
giant.
probably.
I want to
Okay.
go.
I'm gonna mind link with you and be like, hey,
I want to talk.
I can't actually see anything.
Yeah, no, that persuasion check.
Aim for the fire.
Yeah.
Well, could I cast Fairy and Fire now? Since I'm maybe like.
Yeah, so we would be rolling initiative at this point.
Does she do jazz hands? Or does
That's what
Armus cast? Does that mean we get a surprise round? That's too high.
I mean, they're really running, so it'd probably be a.
Yeah, the guys who are hiding, yeah, you would have like no, because no, so it'd be initiative. It would be jazz hands as initiative is happening basically.
Because they're pretty much
So no.
upon them already.
Yeah, yeah. So you guys will get to be hidden.
We'll probably have advantage in our first stack roll,
Exactly.
and then.
Oh,
But that's about it.
Please cast light.
Yeah, because you can't. Oh no, you can.
I
It's
can
dim
do
light.
dancing last.
How far away are you?
I don't know.
You're like 50 feet, aren't you? You can't see shit.
Yeah.
You're like up a tree.
But they're next to a campfire.
We weren't up trees, we just kind of like
Hiding.
using
The
trees to cover.
campfire's burnt out.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Can you
What is?
dark vision?
How do you? I don't have dark vision.
So am I kind of leading you towards these guys?
Do you have dark
Alright, so Ren can't see.
It's dim lights, not dark.
Yeah, it's dim light. So,
Also within 30 feet.
How do you?
yeah, basically, it's like walking through the streets at night. Like you have street lights and stuff like that, so you can see sort of up the road, but you can't see like on a clear day you can see 2 miles, whereas here you could probably see maybe 500 meters.
Do these trees around here and stuff have that bioluminescent effect that the other ones did further north?
A little bit, yeah, but not as much as when you're sort of really out in the wilderness. Yeah,
Yeah. So there's a little bit of colour,
Yeah.
light to the trees.
yeah,
and
that's it. Yeah.
Okay. So it's not complete dark. Alright, yeah.
Yeah.
Cool.
What tells you whether you can see in the dark? Your race, your class.
It'll be a race.
It'll be under your race.
If it's a class thing, there'll be a specific special ability, which is unlikely. I don't think many people get it from their class at all.
All right, it is 5 minutes to 11. Do we want to roll initiative, or do we
I
want
passed that.
next time?
Yeah.
Yeah.
We'll start the whole shtick.
Cool.
This time.
No worries. Nice
Throw
and
analysis.
short,
Should have let me
It
throw
is.
my axe when I want to.
short and sweet.
Oh, I've got the
But
biggest
yeah.
I told you.
talk to them.
The biggest I told you.
You gave it a red hot go.
Oh, stipulation.
Had to try.
So I said Ren was big. So is Ren large?
Wait, when did you say that? I didn't hear you say.
I just threw it in there, but
As
When they woke up.
Rin went
it
to
was
like
basically
try and
as
like
soon as it grabs its club, like
Oh, right, okay. And is it a bonus action?
bonus action.
Yeah, I'd say you're big by the time they start, yeah.
Okay, cool. No worries.
Can you?
So I've still got my
have
guidance
a
coming.
Google? Oh, I love this stuff. Can you get onto Google? I can't find whether I can see.
In dim
If
light.
it's not under your race traits and you don't have it,
Okay.
Let's just go
Yeah.
with
So
couch
there's
top.
it'll come up as
only
dark
if you
vision,
have
not
dark
as
vision.
like
Yeah.
Yes.
No.
It's always dark vision. Always
Okay.
dark vision.
Cool.
5e doesn't have
I
low dark
can't
vision.
see
It's just
shit.
regular vision or dark vision.
Until next time on Tabletop 20.
Tabletop 20. Tabletop 20 table.
Join us for episode 14 after episode 13.5.
We're gonna cut all this out.
Someone do it too.
Someone
Blap, blap. That's the sound of firebolts, guys. Blap, blap.
I wish that's what your magic missile sounded like.
Blap, blap, blap. Well, I like shoot a bunch of little ones and be like blah 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 blah.
Alright, I'm gonna give you a character sheet. So
Item?
yeah.
Please don't hide them.
Yeah, hide mine. I don't want to know.
seconds.